Good afternoon and welcome to NorCal Sports TV's exclusive coverage of the Anza College football. We're live on a beautiful sun-soaked day in San Pablo where the Mountain Lions are gearing up for their first road game of the season. They take on the Contra Costa Comets here in San Pablo as the Mountain Lions looking to improve to 2-0. We got Mountain Lion football coming to you next on NorCal Sports TV. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to NorCal Sports TV's coverage of the Anza College Mountain Lion football. I'm Mario Ramos. Pleased to be with you here for Game 2 of the season as the Mountain Lions got off to a nice start, defeating Delta College in their opener. I was at home, this one out on the road as the Mountain Lions In their first road contest, they head to the North Bay and take on the Contra Costa Comets here on a gorgeous day. Mountain Lions defeating San Joaquin Delta 21-2 in their first ball game. Good start from the quarterback, Ian Kirby, 17 of 24 in that ball game, a couple touchdown passes. Mountain Lions getting the run game going as well. Total of 95 yards on the ground to complement that passing attack. Looking for maybe a little sharper contest in the second go-around. Anza not having a scrimmage this season, so looking to gear things up against San Joaquin Delta, kind of serving as their first game of the season, but also their first dress rehearsal, if you will. So hoping to work out the kinks and get themselves ready to go here on, again, an absolutely beautiful day. Sun is shining, no clouds in sight out here in San Pablo as both teams making their way out of the locker room. Anza bouncing outside the track as they get themselves pumped up and hyped up, and coaching staff kind of leading the way. I wonder what they're listening to. It's got to be something with a little rhythm in it because they are juiced and ready to go as their captains are getting to midfield. Contra Costa's captains making their way from their locker room out to midfield as we get going here in the second game of the season. Contra Costa, their second game of the season as well. They dropped their first game to Cabrillo 31-7, so they're looking for their first win of the year. Anza trying to keep them waiting until next week as they look to improve to 2-0. Again, we'll have that for you on NorCal Sports TV. We're going to take a commercial break and be back with more Mountain Lion football right after this.
I personally believe working with my teammates in the program helped build a bond and like our chemistry on and off the field. So it's not just football, it's more so school related as well.
I come from another college program. My aunt recommended me to come over here. She told me that the Anza program is pretty nice, and she was not lying at all. The FAST program helps out a lot. Here, they have a lot more tutors than the other college I was at. That's what I see. Over there, they just send you to the computer lab and like, all right, here, go do your homework, go do all that. There was no help.
Tutoring session had helped me in a good way personally. For me, just sitting back, listening, taking stuff in, and just moving better as a person instead of coming with like conflict, like saying I ain't do this or that. Like I just took criticism and just be better later on in life.
Honestly, coming to Anza, I wouldn't have asked for help. I would try to like do things on my own and make a way, but I found out like actually reaching out to your resources will definitely help me in the long run.
The calculators, the scientific calculators that they provide are the best because those are very expensive, as well as the iPads and computers that we can rent over there are really good, and the hotspot as well that we have really helps overall.
Financially, it helped me by ways though. It helped me buy my hygiene stuff, get some food, and help me pay for all books. Everything I need, like school-wise, financially, we was able to cover that.
It's a place to get away from all the distractions that surround being a student-athlete, get to focus on my work. It's just that safe haven.
Those mental health check-ins that we have every Thursday, I found it really helpful because now it's like, I'm not trying to sound corny, but it's like I feel it's like a safe place other than the football field where I can just like listen to someone, or where they even like give us a spot to go to when we need help and stuff.
We won't know everybody's backstory. We won't know what they did before they got here, what they're gonna do next. But everybody that come here, not in the same situations. Some people come to California for school and they start off homeless. With 12U being open from 9 to 8, that's a good place to be, relax, chill, eat while watching TV, do homework, until you gotta leave out and go face reality later on. But still, fast helps a lot, a lot.
Welcome back to Comet Field at Contra Costa College here on the campus in San Pablo as the Mountain Lions gearing up for their first road game of the season. Contra Costa coming into the game 1-0 after defeating San Joaquin Delta College at home 21-2. They hit the road and take on the 0-1 Contra Costa Comets. Contra Costa dropping a contest to Cabrillo last week. We mentioned the Mountain Lions offense gearing up. Their defense looking to gear up as well. Had a great contest, great showing last week, holding that Mustang offense scoreless. Mustangs only getting a couple points on the safety, but the defense looking to pick up where they left off As we get going here shortly, we're going to step aside momentarily as we got the Star Spangled Banner on tap, and after that, Mountain Lion football on NorCal Sports TV.
Ladies and gentlemen, fans, the 3C2A promotes good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators. We request your cooperation by supporting the participants and officials in a positive manner. Profanity, discriminatory comments, or other intimidating language or actions relative to sexual orientation, gender identification, race, age, religion, national origin, disability status, or other characteristics directed toward any persons within the venue is not tolerated and will be grounds for removal from the site of competition. Thank you for your cooperation and enjoy the contest. Now, if you would please stand, remove your hat for the playing of our national anthem.
Make sure it's actually on. That makes sense.
Welcome back to this 3C2A matchup in the American Division between Anza and Contra Costa. Mario Ramos alongside you here on NorCal Sports TV, alongside my producer Levi Flores. We got Tajari and Naomi, the camera personnel this afternoon. As the Mountain Lions going to get the ball first. Contra Costa won the toss, and they have deferred. So it'll be Mountain Lion football to start. Mountain Lions in their road white uniforms. Got the maroon helmets with the white stripe across the middle. Some of the fellas with the Mountain Lion stickers adorning the maroon helmet. Silver face mask on all white uniform. White top, white pants. They got the shoulder sleeve, or the shoulder stripes, excuse me, in maroon alongside the numbers and the pant stripes. Contra Costa in their home navy blue uniforms. Navy blue with light blue numbers outlined in white, and all white helmet with numerals on one side, and the Comets logo, the same one you see at midfield on the left side of the helmet. As we are ready for football. De Anza College again getting the ball first as toe meets leather on NorCal Sports TV. This one angled towards the sideline, and a dangerous ball and nearly recovered by Contra Costa. As you had Chris Butler was going to see if that one went out of bounds. And ultimately it does, but at the last second, Contra Costa nearly had a chance to steal the opening kickoff as the officials conferring at about the 20-21 yard line. And that's where the flag was thrown. That's where it went out of bounds, so it will be Mountain Lion football up at the so we're going to get a re-kick. So Contra Costa will take the ball back 5 yards. They're going to have to do it one more time. Jordan Vargas will tee it up for the second time. Jordan Vargas Cortez, beg your pardon. So back deep to receive Butler. Curtis Eli. Vargas Cortez now putting it up at the right hash on the 30-yard line. Put the clock back to 15 minutes. And once again, toe meets leather here on NorCal Sports TV as Vargas Cortez kicks this one in the same direction. It's going to go to the up man. Picked up at the 30-40 yard line. Spun out of there is Isaiah Addison. Still on his feet, making a cut inside the 40 and carrying a defender to the 30. The rugby scrum still pushing forward out to the 25-yard line is where De Anza is going to take over to start this ball game. So Isaiah Addison, the freshman, and again the up man right in front of Butler, able to take that one, and a very nice return. Taking it all the way down to the 25-yard line, 43 yards on that return from Isaiah Addison. So great field position to start for this De Anza College offense. Kind of struggled to just kind of keep things together. And a lot of nice plays, but a couple times not as sharp as maybe they hoped for as they get a second crack at it here, and this time on the road. And handoff on first down. It's going to be the running back Terrain up the middle. Keon Terrain, sophomore from the Gilman School in Baltimore. Give him a minimal gain, pick up of a couple. Looks like. So 2nd and 8 for the Mountain Lions. Terrain flanking the quarterback, Ian Kirby, freshman from Buchanan High School in Clovis, just south of Fresno. Shotgun snap, he bobbles it, going for the end zone, has a man and just out of reach of Akeem Wright. Had to kind of contort his body to get back at that ball. Just unable to connect in the end zone. Able to get a step. You've seen the Mountain Lions last week had a nice return and went for a touchdown strike on their very first play from scrimmage. So Coach Joe D'Agostino not wasting any time. He's the head coach and offensive coordinator in his 4th season here with De Anza. Mountain Lions an undefeated season last year. Keeping the momentum going to start the year is Kirby looking over the middle. Pass caught and complete. Jadari Young spun down by a few Comets on that one. And Cameron Edwards on the coverage, but not until he picks up a first down. 12-yard pickup there from Kirby to Young. And that's going to be a Mountain Lion first down. So they move the chains, keep it going. Pick up the first down on a 3rd and long situation. That's a good start. Good confidence booster there for your offense as Kirby now under center. We'll give it to Terrain. Left side's got a gap, makes a cut, takes a hit, but he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Mountain Lions. A 14-yard touchdown burst for Terrain as he gets the Mountain Lions on the board early. Not even a minute and a half into this ball game. It's 6-0. De Anza. I'm trying to run the kicker out there. We're looking for a holder. Hero Diamond out to get out there. You got Luke Castleman, the long snapper. Armando Rodriguez, who's one of the captains, out to kick. Nice snap, it brought down. And a good kick is up and in as the Mountain Lions wasting no time getting on the board early. 4 plays into this game. They take a 7-0 lead over Contra Costa on NorCal Sports TV.
I personally believe working with my teammates in the program helped build a bond and like our chemistry on and off the field. So it's not just football, it's more so school related as well.
I come from another college program. My aunt recommended me to come over here. She told me that the Anza program is pretty nice, and she was not lying at all. The FAST program helps out a lot. Here, they have a lot more tutors than the other college I was at. That's what I see. Over there, they just send you to the computer lab and like, all right, here, go do your homework, go do all that. There was no help.
Tutoring session had helped me in a good way personally. For me, just sitting back, listening, taking stuff in, and just moving better as a person.
7-0 Mountain Lions off the 14-yard touchdown run from Keon Terrain. This one kicked over to Prater, but it's going to go up and over his head and into the end zone, so that'll be a touchback off the foot of Armando Rodriguez. About as good a start as you can draw up here for the Mountain Lions, taking the opening kickoff, getting it into enemy territory. 4 plays later, you're into the end zone. You got a 7-0 lead. You put this one into the end zone, and the Contra Costa Comets will start at their own 25-yard line. They're trying to get the right personnel out there. They're shuffling folks in there, and Antonio Hines didn't know he was going to get the start, so he's going to head out there. Guess that was news to him. So he's in the backfield, along with the quarterback Santana Ortiz from Archbishop Riordan High School in San Francisco. He's in the shotgun on first down. Mountain Lions showing pressure, and they hand it off to Hines. Hines taking a hit and coming down at the 30-yard line. This Mountain Lion defense, and coming off a strong showing last week. You got the American Division Defensive Player of the Week on this squad, and Hosey Hopkins, number 35. There at your bottom of your screen there on the defensive line. Had 3 sacks, and total loss of 19 yards in the ball game against San Joaquin Delta College, and also forced a fumble for good measure, so we'll see him trying to get after the quarterback there on his blind side as he's up in a stance. They hand it off and run away from him. This time it's Hines. The flag flies out from the head linesman on the bottom of your screen. Not much of a gain there for Hines. Actually might have lost a yard. Lost his helmet, that's for sure. He's going to have to hustle off the field. Caleb Joseph will come in and replace him. So we'll check the flag. Initial call of holdings. We'll check out here on the replay shortly. The official trying to figure out what's going to. You see on the replay top of your screen, there's Hosey Hopkins was kind of wrestled down. It's a 2-point takedown, but unfortunately he's going to draw a yellow flag right there. Hopkins actually going to hustle off the field on this one, so he's replaced by Jaleel Hawkins. So holding call will be accepted. You're going to back him up. So instead of 3rd and 5, you're going to get 2nd down and like 15. I like it. Good call. You got to back him up right there and take the holding call.
2nd down, 15 yards to go.
And big 99, Jaden White in the middle of that defensive line at nose tackle. Trying to hold things down out there. So it's 2nd down and 15 following the penalty. Comets now have it at the 20-yard line. And they can't get this play going as you got some pre-snap movement, it looks like. Or it might not have gotten off on time. Looks like the play clock's at 0. You got delayed game on Contra Costa. So
5-yard penalty versus a comment for delay of game.
Yeah, we mentioned Contra Costa had a tough one against Cabrillo. Seahawks jumping all over the Comets to start the ball game, 14-0 in the first quarter. Contra Costa scoring their lone touchdown in the third. And an Antonio Hines 16-yard touchdown run. That was all the offense for the Comets in that ball game. Looks like we might have some equipment issues that are forcing some of these substitutions. You got a lot of guys running on and off the field. So new defensive back coming into the game for the Mountain Lions. ZZ Thomas there at the bottom of your screen out in coverage. As the Comets have 4 receivers. They motion one. They give it a jet sweep to Prater. He's trying to turn the corner, and Prater not going to get much. He's pushed out of bounds, but now he's going to get some extra yardage following the penalty. So you got one penalty on the Contra Costa side, and here looks like it appears it's going to be De Anza's first penalty of the ball game. And that hit a little late out of bounds. Prater already a couple steps out there. On Lamar Heath, a freshman from Owing Mills, Maryland. Kind of a freshman mistake right there again with the running back, or the ball carrier, Prater, the receiver. Already had turned the corner, was out of bounds. It's a little extra shove for good measure. Got another whistle to start this ball game, so we're busy. We're trying to get the chains properly set. That's going to be about a 9-yard distance there for Contra Costa on that one. Now Mizell Brunson, the safety, running back, and he might have dropped his mouthpiece or something. It's an interesting start to this drive that we got going, and only a couple of minutes have elapsed on the game clock. It's now going to start winding up again at the behest of the official. First down and 10. 3 receivers. It'll be a handoff. The give is to Caleb Joseph. Trying to skip forward through a crowded line of scrimmage. He's able to muster a couple of yards on that carry. We'll give him 3. It'll be second down and 7. And I mentioned a gorgeous day, 71 degrees, sunny. We'll see how that affects the guys out on the ball field. And it's nice and comfortable up here in the booth. We're in the shade. But these guys are getting lots of sunshine throughout the day. In the second game of the season, so conditioning's not in obviously mid-season form. As they're bringing pressure up the middle, and able to escape this one momentarily, but now he's wrestled down. This is the quarterback Ortiz. He had Malachi Anderson and Jaden White in on that sack. He had initial pressure there by Inga Mahe Jr. He was in there quick and it beat a double team, was able to force the quarterback out of the pocket. His teammates able to come out and clean that up. Again, White and Anderson getting the credit for that sack. The pressure there from Mahe Jr. forcing the quarterback to scramble and now putting Contra Costa in a 3rd and long situation. 3rd down and 10 from the 30-yard line is going to get Prater on the other side. The play clock winding down. They're not going to get this one off, and they're going to take a timeout instead. And so all kinds of confusion here for the Comets offense trying to get themselves into gear. They're going to take a timeout. We'll step aside and get a word from our sponsors. More Mountain Lion football right after this on NorCal Sports TV.
Whether you're taking Highway 49, Highway 99, coming from anywhere in the 209 or much, much further, take a drive up Highway 108 to the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. It's a 5-day overnight summer basketball camp in the Sierra foothills of Sonora. The NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp, where we keep it 100. Whether you're taking Highway 49, Highway 99, coming from anywhere in the 209 or much, much further, take a drive up Highway 108 to the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. It's a 5-day overnight summer basketball camp in the Sierra foothills of Sonora. The NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp, where we keep it 100.
Following the timeout, first one of the game taken by the Contra Costa Comets. It'll be 3rd down and 10. They're having issues just getting the play off in time. Already have 1 delay of game. Coaching staff taking the time out before they pick up their second. They fake the jet sweep, and this time Ortiz going to keep it on the read option. And he'll dive forward for a yard, but that's not going to do the trick on 3rd and 10. So here comes the punting unit. A good job by the defense to force the punt in this situation following the penalty. They were able to work around that. Going to get Demaria Green, who's also a defensive back. He's out of Richmond. He's back to punt this one away. Same return men back deep for Anza. Chris Butler, who had a 68-yard return last week against the Mustangs of Delta College, back to receive this one, but this one's short. It's going to bounce before midfield. He will pick it up. Catches it on the run. He's across midfield, streaking out to the 40. Now he's bumped around. It's going to be ushered out of bounds. Pushed out and forward progress is going to give him the spot at the 42-yard line. So the Mountain Lions once again will start with the ball in Comet territory. Started their first drive at the 25-yard line. That resulted in a 4-play touchdown drive. Now they get it at the 42 for their second offensive possession. With 8:58 in the first quarter, they lead 7-0. As Kirby brings the troops back out. 4 receivers, 3-by-1 set as he surveys the defense under center with terrain in the backfield. He'll turn and put it in the belly of the back. And to the left side, he's spun down out across the 40 to the 37-yard line. 5-yard gain. Coach definitely does not mind that on first down as terrain stays ahead of the chains here for the Mountain Lions. It'll be 2nd down and 5. Four down linemen. 5 DBs for Contra Costa. And they go over the middle once again. Completion to Jadari Young, the sophomore receiver, making his second catch of the ball game. Both coming over in breaking routes. Able to hang on to that one. You know the hit's coming, right? You know there's a lot of traffic in there. You're not going to go in there unscathed. He's able to hang on to that one. It's a 3-yard pickup. We'll make it 3rd and 2. The Comet defense looking to hold. Mountain Lion offense looking to keep the chains moving. It's nice when you have the 25 in the backfield in these short yardage situations. Instead, they're going to hand it off to Nix. Nix trying to bounce it, lost his footing, but he's able to pick up the first down. A little more upset. He thought he might have had a little bit of a bigger gain. Had the turf monster not come up and dragged him down at about the 32-yard line. Again, that's going to be good enough for a first down as the chain gang being urged to move on. Coach D'Agostino's having issues with this. The second time he's kind of been motioning to them. They had the yardage. And the person with the down marker had already moved across the chains. They were just waiting for the rest of the crew to join them. So 1st and 10 from the 32. Motion Nix. Stepping up in the pocket, Kirby. Now he's going to roll to the right and get out of bounds at the 25-yard line, we'll call it. Good job by Kirby, who's got great mobility. That time he was keeping his eyes down the field, just didn't like anything down there, but able to pick up 7 yards. And not a bad plan B. And you're able to pick up 7. You got nothing open downfield, utilizing your athleticism. 2nd and 3. 3 receivers, and they got 1 tight in the formation. Jet sweep this time to Weber. Weber trying to get around the corner, and looks like we're going to get a holding call as Jadari Young with his hands up in the air. And got another late flag popping in at about the 20-yard line.
Sweep to number 16, Jason Weber.
So 2 flags. We'll see. I think they're different calls. You do also have a Comet down on the field. And checking out Cameron Edwards, the defensive back from Dublin. He's down on the ground right now. So we'll get a redo of 2nd and 3 as we got offsetting penalties. And a holding call against the Mountain Lions. You take a look at the replay right here. You see Young at the top of your screen, or to the left of your screen, trying to help the ball carrier get around the corner with the hold and the late face mask right there and bringing down the ball carrier. And Jaden Weber, freshman from Sarah High School in San Mateo. They just had a big ball game the other day against Folsom in Sarah. So they take a look here at the injury on the field. We'll step aside momentarily. Come back with more Mountain Lion football on NorCal Sports TV.
I personally believe working with my teammates in the program helped build a bond and like our chemistry on and off the field. So it's not just football, it's more so school related as well.
I come from another college program. My aunt recommended me to come over here. She told me that the Anza program is pretty nice, and she was not lying at all. The FAST program helps out a lot. Here, they have a lot more tutors than the other college I was at. That's what I see. Over there, they just send you to the computer lab and like, all right, here, go do your homework, go do all that. There was no help.
Tutoring.
Good to see Cameron Edwards walking off in his own power. Being tended to on the sideline. Back to the ball game. Clock rolling with about 6:20 left to play in the opening quarter. 7-0 Mountain Lion lead. They got it in enemy territory. 2nd down and 3. Kirby from the gun. Kirby, a couple steps to his left, still looking downfield. Lobs it over the middle. What a catch by Weber. Spins out of it, and he's into the end zone. Are you serious? A one-handed grab. Takes the hit. Steps on into pay dirt. The Mountain Lions get on the board with a hold on. There is a flag in the backfield. Got a couple offensive linemen. Not too pleased looking at Coach D'Agostino as there you see the call. So wipe off the highlight play touchdown. There, what a catch from Jaden Weber. You see the one-handed grab and then takes the hit. Able to stay on his feet into the end zone for the touch. See what his teammates think about that. Akeem Wright and Deron Nix were all pumped up, but it goes for naught as you get a holding call on the offensive line. It's going to negate that touchdown pass from Kirby to Weber. So instead of kicking the extra point, it's 2nd down and 13. So they back him up 10 yards to the 35. Single back. 4 receivers, and they set up the screen pass to Terrain. Blockers out in front, and he's able to bring it back up the middle. Takes a big shot out about the 25-yard line. Tackle made by Arthur Stern, and that was a Stern hit by Arthur as Terrain able to take the contact. Picks up 10 yards on that, so we go from 2nd and 13 to 3rd and 3. And a big-time shot by Arthur Stern. And Terrain able to pop right back up, and he's out there here on this 3rd and 3 situation, short yardage. Again, good spot for a play caller and Coach D'Agostino. And have all the options available for you here as you go empty on this one. Kirby under pressure trying to step up. He's got the first down. He's able to lunge across the 25. He's brought down at the 23-yard line. Actually, he's going to be about a yard short. I beg your pardon. Looking at the wrong marker, so he's about a yard short. So it's going to bring up a 4th down and 1 situation. Coach D'Agostino is going to keep the offense out on the field. And get to the 22. Give it to Terrain. He's hitting the backfield, still on his feet, but he's not going to get it. He gets back to the original line of scrimmage. Stern was the initial man back there, able to make the pop and slow down the momentum of Terrain, and his teammates come out and finish it off as he got a little extracurricular following the play, but a big stop there for Contra Costa as the penalty comes back to haunt De Anza. Mountain Lions had what appeared to be a touchdown on the connection from Kirby to Weber, and it wiped away by the holding call. Contra Costa's defense able to hold, led by Arthur Stern, who had a couple of big hits on that drive, including that one to stall the momentum of terrain on 4th and 1. It's a turnover on downs. You can feel the momentum now here on the Contra Costa side as their fans pumped up with that defensive play. They'll get their second offensive possession. They punted on their first one. And here on first down, it's a carry up the middle for pick up about 3 yards. And Caleb Joseph getting the carry. He's out of Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Went to Bel Air High School. Just over 10 minutes played, as we're now under the 4-minute mark in the first quarter. Ortiz trying to move his fullback around. Frank Daniels now to his left. Got Joseph behind the quarterback. Will put it in the belly of the running back. Nothing doing on the left side. Good play by the defensive back, Tashawn Skinner, coming up from his cornerback spot. And not afraid to stick his nose in there, make the hit. Yeah, a lot of times some of those defensive backs prefer the coverage aspect, not necessarily want to participate in the running game. Not necessarily the case there with Tashawn Skinner. He's coming up like a linebacker, flying in there and making the hit. So 1 yard pickup. Now 3rd down and 9. You got some movement on the right side of the line. And finger pointing who went first. Hosey Hawkins jumped across the line of the scrimmage, but he thought he was drawn. Well, it does appear that there was some flinching going on the offensive line. We'll see. You can see Mahe Jr. emphatically, there he is, pointed to kind of dancing in the other direction. Oh. Well, that's going to go against the Mountain Lions. We saw the first penalty of the game go against the Comets. The last few have gone against De Anza. That'll make this a little more manageable 3rd down for Contra Costa, but a chance here for De Anza's defense to hold and get the offense right back. Offense that been able to get things going and find some space here against this Comet defense. Leading 7-0. Here's 3rd down and 4. Ortiz looking down the seam, and he's got a man. This one is caught, floated, and brought in by a Darian Prater. He was able to get behind the second level. He took a pop at the end of it, but he was able to bring it down inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. Big pitch and catch. A 21-yard gain, 31-yard gain there from Ortiz to Prater. That's the first Contra Costa first down of the ball game, as they're able to move the chains. And now they're inside De Anza territory for the first time in the ball game. 1st and 10 from the 39. They give it to Joseph, and Joseph able to find a little bit of breathing room, but then that quickly closed up. Pick up about 3 yards there for Joseph, maybe 2, we'll call it. They spotted at the 37. 2nd down and 8. Some shuffling along the defensive line for De Anza. And 2 down linemen as they bring pressure off the edge. And the give this time goes nowhere. As no space up the middle, and falling at the end of the play is Leandros Williams, and that's going to draw a flag as Jaden White pleading his case. Like he was trying to keep him up somewhat, and both of them kind of got their feet tangled up. It doesn't help when you bump right into the official, you know what I mean? He's right there, as you can see there on the replay. That's not going to help your case. That's an unsportsmanlike penalty, and Jaden White's going to give 15 extra yards to Contra Costa as De Anza is going to take a timeout. We will as well. Mountain Lion Football on NorCal Sports TV. Special thanks to De Anza College's football academic success team, American Asphalt, NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp, all our sponsors for helping us bring you coverage on youtube.com/NorCal Sports TV. You can help us out as well. Hit that like and subscribe button. We would appreciate it. Got a lot of junior college and high school football on tap all throughout Northern California all season long. Again, youtube.com/NorCal Sports TV is where you can find us. Also, hit us up on our social media at NorCal Sports TV on Instagram, Facebook, and X. We got 1:06 left in the first quarter. 7-0 ball game, Mountain Lions. Looked like the Comets took a early haymaker, but they're able to get themselves off the mat, and now they're looking to throw a punch of their own as they have it just outside the red zone. 1st and 10, Ortiz rolling to the left. He has a man caught as Prater able to come back to that. A dangerous pass, as he had Mizell Brunson all over it in coverage. And again, Prater doesn't come back to that football. And that might be Brunson's interception right there, as you see on the replay. 6 stepping right in front of the DB, able to make the reception. It's a pick of about 8 yards. So it's going to be 2nd down and 2. It looks like Contra Costa will have enough time to run one more play. The play clock coming down to 12 seconds. They still got to break the huddle. 25 left at the quarter. You could hear some of their fans try to urge them on. With 4 seconds left, here's a handoff up the middle. Is Leandris Williams. He takes a hit, but not until he picks up a 1st down and sets up a 1st and goal situation. You got a flag on the field here on the near sideline.
7-yard line.
We'll take a look at this. This one's back at about the 16-yard line, as Williams able to run it over to the 7.
There is a flag on the field. Illegal formation.
So it looked like the Comets have been cleaning things up on the offensive end and getting their plays off in time, but this time you get an illegal formation penalty. And it's going to wipe away that 1st down, and that's going to wind the clock and take us to the end of the first quarter. A first quarter saw the Mountain Lions get out in front on the strength of a 14-yard touchdown run from Keon Terrain. That's the lone score of the ball game. But Contra Costa knocking on the doorstep. They're in the red zone. We're just outside the red zone following the penalty. When we come back to start the second quarter, it'll be Comet football. Mountain Lions trying to keep them off the board on NorCal Sports TV.
I personally believe working with my teammates in the program helped build a bond and like our chemistry on and off the field. So it's not just football, it's more so school related as well.
I come from another college program. My aunt recommended me to come over here. She told me that the Anza program's pretty nice, and she was not lying at all. The FAST program helps out a lot. Here, they have a lot more tutors than the other college I was at. That's what I see. Over there, they just send you to the computer lab and like, all right, here, go do your homework, go do all that. There was no help.
Tutoring session had helped me in a good way personally. For me, just sitting back, listening, taking stuff in, and just moving better as a person instead of coming with like conflict, like saying I ain't do this or that. Like I just took criticism and just be better later on in life.
Whether you're taking Highway 49, Highway 99, coming from anywhere in the 209, or much, much further, take a drive up Highway 108 to the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. It's a 5-day overnight summer basketball camp in the Sierra foothills of Sonora. The NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp, where we keep it 100.
Second quarter set to begin with the second down and 6. Give this one to Hines. Hines, left side flag comes flying again, a couple of them. And at the point of contact, there's Hines chopped down at the 15-yard line. You got Carlos Acosta. That's Carlos Acosta, number 78, and he had that guilty body language right away as his teammates were trying to encourage him. So instead of 2nd and 6, it's now 2nd and 16 following the hold.
That's a 10-yard penalty. Moving the ball back to the 29-yard line.
The Comets now out of the red zone. They'll have this one at the 29-yard line. Mentioned last week the defense, a good ball game against San Joaquin Delta College. Now the Mustangs were able to get some yards on the ground against De Anza. But this time the Comets. Oh, we're going to get a false start. No, the false start. Yeah, so everyone's confused up here in the press box. It looked like the Mountain Lions had jumped across the line of scrimmage, but they were drawn. You get a call on Contra Costa with the false start. Take a look there at the previous replay. See if you could spot it. Looked like the Mountain Lions were bringing pressure on that one. Got a Comet to jump, so back him up another 5 yards. 2nd and 21. Hines stumbling forward, and he is brought down by Jaleel Hawkins. Hawkins able to make the tackle. And also had Lamar Heath, the linebacker, in there helping out. So it's going to force a 3rd and long situation. We mentioned the head coach, offensive coordinator Joe D'Agostino liking those 3rd and short situations. Jerome Lee, the defensive coordinator, has got to love 3rd and 19. Looks like he's going to rush 4. 2 down linemen as Ortiz rolls to the right. Josie Hawkins doubled on this one. They got a man open. Prater was open in the corner of the end zone as Alex Jacoby was on the coverage but kind of lost his footing. There'd been a miscommunication there between Jacoby and Skinner. They're both in that area as Prater was able to get behind the defense. A lucky break there for the Mountain Lions as it slips the grip of the receiver Prater right at the goal line. And the punt team going to come out for Contra Costa, so the Mountain Lions able to keep the Comets off the board. 4th and a mile. They're going to kick this one away as a snap was kind of floated and bobbled. This one bounces inside the 10, and it's fielded right around the 10-yard line. And that's where the Mountain Lions will have it. 3rd possession. So they forced their 2nd punt here from Contra Costa. Now the Mountain Lions will have it. They got a 14-yard touchdown from Keon Terrain in their opening drive. And then they turned it over on downs in their 2nd drive of the ball game. With 13:03, he ends up having to go 90 yards to get to the end zone. And they got a new quarterback. It's going to be Hero Diamond. He's sophomore in the backfield taking the snaps on this drive. He's got Terrain motion back in the backfield with him. Fake handoff, read option. Diamond trying to sidestep a couple of defenders. And that was one of the nicest no-gain runs you'll ever see right there, as he's able to beat a couple of guys in the backfield. Hit the juke stick a few times. And just too many comments. There's one guy, there's 2 guys. There's another guy he beat right there. But again, just too many blue shirts. Actually, he's going to pick up a yard, so I stand corrected. It's a 1-yard gain. Diamond with 4 receivers, 2 by 2. Terrain the single back to his right. Takes the snaps, rolls that way. Diamond on the sideline, throws a wobbler, and it's short. Intended for Jaden Weber, who was open along the sideline, but that one a little behind him. There is a flag near the quarterback. Seeing a lot of laundry to start this ball game. Well, Raymond Brown taking the shot on the quarterback, Hero Diamond. Got an extra lick. And there's the quarterback was deemed to be out of bounds. Again, the shade game being urged to move down the field. And this time the official pointing in the direction. So first down and 10 at the 26. Diamond now under center. Terrain wrapped up in the backfield. Jesus Munguia, the first one to get to him. Good play by Munguia out of Armijo High School in Fairfield. There's nothing there for Keon Terrain on that carry. It's going to actually be a net loss of 1 yard for Terrain. Terrain had 14 carries in last week's ball game against Delta College, 67 yards in that game. Touchdown run, he's got 2 now on the season as he ran one in earlier in this ball game. What has the Mountain Lions up 7-0. Now they're starting out a 2nd and 11. Diamond over the middle. That one is caught on an in pattern from Akeem Bright. Able to clear some space. Had one-on-one coverage against Charles Lindsey Jr. and Wright able to beat the DB and give Hero Diamond a clear window for his first completion of the ball game. They'll take it down to the 40-yard line. 1st and 10, Mountain Lions. 15-yard pickup there from Diamond to Wright. Fresh set of downs at the 40. Screen pass out here on the flat to Aaron Rocky. And Rocky going to pick up about a couple. He's still on his feet. He was trying to bust out of the pile. He's wondering why that one was stopped as he flips it up to the back judge. His forward progress needing to be stopped at about the 41.5. That's where they're going to spot this one. Arthur Stern, the linebacker, and on the play there from his middle linebacker position. Saw him with a couple big hits in the last drive defensively for Contra Costa. Diamond in the gun. And nice time. Weber takes a shot. Crossing pattern. He makes the catch, but Khalil Hunter, it was big game hunting on that one, and brings down Weber. Picks up about a half a yard on that for his troubles. It might not have been worth the worth the squeeze on that one there for the Mountain Lions. As Weber taking a big pop and again picking up about half a yard, so it's going to bring up a 3rd and 8 situation here for Hero Diamond and the De Anza Mountain Lions. Making some adjustments at the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, deep drop, rolling right, flag coming out from the backfield, pass complete, caught by Michael Valenti along the sideline. It's going to be a 1st down pickup, but again, we do have a flag in the field. Came out from the back judge, deep in the secondary, and he launched it too. He's got a pretty good arm. That one ended up on the other side of midfield. He was at about the 30. So he checked that a good 25 yards. And usually in that area. He's got to walk back to go retrieve his flag now, about 25 yards. Flag goes against Charles Lindsay Jr. Usually when you get it from that back judge area, it's a holding from the secondary for the most part. That wasn't the case there. But, again, you had Michael Valenti able to make the catch, so that penalty declined by De Anza. I'll take the yardage instead. They take it down to the 30-yard line. A 28-yard completion from Diamond to Valenti. We'll set up 1st and 10 from the 30. Terrain off left tackle, bounces into a defender, and you're going to get a flag thrown in. Looks like he's going to get a hold on maybe Rocky, the receiver, and he's surprised as he's right in front of the official who calls his number. Again, it's preseason for everyone as the Mountain Lions gearing themselves up for play later on this season. And coming in the American Golden Coast Conference. Trying to tighten things up. See a couple penalties negate some nice plays for De Anza, including one that wiped out a touchdown earlier in the ball game. Now it's 2nd and 20 following the holding call. They have it at the 40-yard line. Diamond looking over the middle. Pass complete. Brought in by Jadari Young. Gets it across the 20 to the 19-yard line, so into the red zone. And a first down pickup for the Mountain Lions, a gain of 21. Hero to Jadari Young, running a deep post. Able to find some space in the secondary, and Diamond with the connection. Another nice completion. Able to wipe out that holding penalty. It's now 1st and 10 inside the red zone. The receiver's going to shift around. You got Weber coming inside, right, going out to the top of your screen. Looking that way to right. Jump ball, tipped, and he brought it in. Did he stay in bounds? He did not. He flips himself up off the ground. You can see the athleticism there from Akeem Wright. Now Lions try to take advantage of that. He had 2 guys on him out in the end zone. He could put 3 guys on him. He's still going to have a chance to bring it in. The sophomore from Owen Mills, Maryland. He's trying to win that jump ball. Instead, it's going to bring up 2nd down and 10. He's going to step off to the sideline. Right at a touchdown grab in similar fashion last week against San Joaquin Delta. Again, trying to take advantage of that athleticism from the star receiver. Read option. Diamond keeps it himself. He's got space up the middle. Takes a pop, and he's able to pick up. Looks like it's going to be first down yardage. And he takes that one inside the 10-yard line. And they are going to move the chains. It'll be 1st and goal for De Anza. Great read as the defense bit hard on the inside give to Terrain. Diamond able to pull it out of the belly and keep it himself for the first down run. Sets up a 1st and goal. And the drive that started at their own 10, they're now inside the Contra Costa 10. Diamond signaling out to his receivers on 1st and goal. Looking left, and miscommunication as Tyron Nix went inside and the pass went outside. I beg your pardon, that was Gathers, the receiver. So that one ends up out of bounds. It'll be 2nd down and goal from the 9-yard line. Been a nice drive here for the Mountain Lions. They're able to work around a couple of penalties that have set them back, but now they're in a goal-to-go situation, 2nd down and 9. Terrain to his left. Diamond takes the snap. Under pressure, takes a hit. Trying to get it out to Weber. Right at the near pylon. Pressure brought in that time by Franklin Fogley. Freshman out of St. Patrick, St. Vincent, and nearby Vallejo. Home of the Bruins. So that'll bring up 3rd down and 9. As Diamond looks in on the wristband for the play. A sophomore from Hillsboro, Oregon. On 3rd down and 9. I'm sorry, 3rd and goal from the 9. Diamond, high snap, and that one might have been deflected. He had Young over the middle. Looked like he had a step on his DB. The pressure from Contra Costa able to save that play as you get a tipped pass. It makes it impossible for Young to be able to bring that one in, and brings out the kicking unit here for the Mountain Lions. Coach D'Agostino ensuring they get some points out of this drive. Again, a nice drive. Started at their own 10-yard line. Able to get inside the Contra Costa 10, but they stall out at the 9. Once again, Castleman, the snapper. Diamond staying out there. He'll hold. He puts it down as Rodriguez, the angled kick from the left hash, is up and in for 3. So the Mountain Lions do get 3. They settle for the field goal after the nice drive stalls out inside the 10-yard line. They make it a 2-score game with 6:38 left to play in the opening half. De Anza 10, Contra Costa scoreless. 26-yard field goal for Armando Rodriguez to make it a 10-0 Mountain Lion lead. You got a touchdown, a turnover on downs, and a field goal in the first 3 drives for De Anza. Contra Costa, a pair of punts their first 2 possessions. They'll get it back with 6:38 left to play as Rodriguez puts this one at the 10-yard line. And returner Bryce Thomas still on his feet, shaking some defenders out at the 40-yard line. About a 31-yard return from Bryce Thomas, freshman from Houston, Texas. And we'll get a little juice on the Contra Costa sideline as they come back out. Down 10-0. A couple nice drives for the Mountain Lion offense. The defense forced a 3-and-out on their first drive. Contra Costa able to get inside the red zone. Some penalties forced them out on their second drive. They have it at the 41-yard line, 1st and 10, 6:28 left to play. Ortiz fakes the handoff. Here comes pressure. Coming after him is Hosey Hopkins, and he's going to force the pass out of bounds as Ortiz throwing that one on the run. You do have penalty flags in the backfield. Conversation between the offensive lineman and the officials, kind of all you need to know. As the penalty call goes against Contra Costa Comets. Hosey Hopkins was into the backfield quickly on that one, forcing Ortiz to flush out of the pocket to the left. He's a game record, folks. We mentioned he had 3 sacks in last week's ball game. Be a quick recovery. He also had a tackle for a loss in that ball game. So 1st down and 20. Prater going to go slot to the left. Following some conversation with Ortiz, who's back in the shotgun. And again, pressure coming off the edge, and pass complete. Caught over the middle, not much of a gain by Drew Christensen. Once again, providing the pressure, Hosey Hopkins. Forcing Ortiz to again to his left, having to throw with pressure in his face, able to complete that one to Christensen, but they don't pick up any yards, do the Comets. It'll be 2nd down and 20.
20 yards to go.
We've seen Hopkins causing some trouble here in this drive to start, drawing a holding penalty on the first play from scrimmage. On the next down, he's quickly into the backfield. 2nd and long, he's going to drop back in coverage. They bring the blitz up the middle to the Mountain Lions, and this one is floated dangerously right at the midfield logo. I think Ortiz, he's talking with one of his receivers, and they're going over what he feels the route should have been in that situation. And luckily it dropped harmlessly for the Comets, for the Mountain Lions. And that was an opportunity there with the floating ball right in midfield. And good coverage as they had everything else blanketed. So 3rd down and 20. Another chance to maybe pin your ears back as a pass rusher. Try to get after the quarterback Ortiz. Got Caleb Joseph in the backfield with them. Anza showing pressure off the right side. They drop out of it. They rush 4. They still get after the quarterback. And coming to get him from behind is Jaleel Hawkins. And was able to get after the Ortiz. And that will go down as a sack. It's right behind the line of scrimmage. So Hawkins able to get him and force the punt. Hawkins out there still celebrating. He's able to get the quarterback sack, bringing down Ortiz and forcing out another punt. Still plenty of time here for De Anza. All 3 timeouts in their back pocket as we're under 5 minutes left to play here in the first half. Short punt. Run up on at the 47-yard line and fall into the turf as Curtis Eli. He'll take a spill, but pretty good field position for the Mountain Lions as they'll have it at the 47-yard line, their own 47. And 4:45 left to play in the first half. They got all 3 timeouts remaining. And back out there is Ian Kirby. Hero Diamond getting the last possession. And here's Ian Kirby. Trying to run the 4-minute drill here. That's what the Mountain Lions... Well, I'd say that. You say that's what you think they'd like to do, but knowing Coach D'Agostino, every once in a while he likes to take a shot. We'll see how they have them story here on 1st down. Kirby stepping up in the pocket, throws on the run. Flag coming out in the backfield, and the pass completed to Teron Nix. He's hit inside the 30, or right at the 30-yard line, but you got a flag in the backfield, and this one's not going to be going anywhere. It's going to be going the opposite ways. You also have a comment down on the ground. Officials discussing this one. So holding call against the Mountain Lions. Wipes off the nice gain from Kirby to Nix. So take away the pitch and catch. It's going to be 1st down and 20. They're going to move to the 37-yard line. They're trying to wind the game clock, and now they got it going. Again, we've seen a lot of flags here in this ball game. Penalties on both sides. Some costly. Again, Anza had a touchdown wiped out by a holding call, and they later turned it over on downs. Here on 1st and 20, first carry of the game for Zachary Crozier. And he somehow burst out of that pile. Looked like they had him wrapped up, and his progress stopped. He was able to skip forward all the way to the 45-yard line. Nice pickup, nearly gets all that penalty yardage back. It's an 8-yard gain. And he's 2nd down and 12.
Second down, 13 yards to go.
Rochier back in the backfield with Ian Kirby. Kirby looking left side. Dangerous balls. Defensive back Jordan Vargas Cortez had that one come right up his backside. Turned around. Might have been right in the breadbasket. That pass intended for Gathers. Dangerous ball there from Kirby. I'll bring up 3rd and long. It's 3rd and 13. Clock stop with 3:34 left to play. And for Contra Costa, you're thinking, right? Now maybe you have an opportunity to do something to close out the half. If you can get a stop right here, Mountain Lions looking to move the chains. Kirby pumps and floats this one down the sideline. Caught, complete to Rocky. Rocky's got the first down and more. He's inside Contra Costa territory. Out past the 30 to the 26-yard line. Good job by Kirby extending that play. Going to find some room in the pockets. You see right here to the left side. And good job by Rocky with the scramble drill. Just moving up the sideline, up the field. Kirby able to hit him in stride. And Rocky doing the rest. Nice little schoolyard play by Ian Kirby as things breaking down. He's able to keep the Mountain Lions moving with 3 minutes left to play in the first half. It's 1st and 10 from the 26. They motion Rocky across the formation. Now he comes back. Kirby flushed out to his left. He's going to tuck it and run. He's inside the 15, and he'll get out of bounds. Nice run there from Ian Kirby. He's going to pick up the first down, 11-yard pickup on the ground. They're going to spot it at the 15-yard line, so it'll be 1st and 10 for De Anza. Clock stopped momentarily as they move the chains, but now it's running again with 2.5 left to play. And all 3 timeouts for De Anza, but right now they're not in any hurry. Got all the time in the world. 1st and 10 from the 15. Kirby, left side, floats it up in the end zone. Rocky comes down with it. Flag comes flying. Rocky has the football in the end zone. It's a touchdown. Mountain Lions will check the flag. But Akeem Wright got tackled before that play. It looks like that's where the flag's going to be. Should be a 15-yard touchdown pass from Kirby to Rocky. We'll check the flag, though. And you can see right here on your replay at the bottom of your screen. Let's see. And we get the official with the call. That did go against Jordan Vargas Cortez, who tackled Akeem Wright. Only problem was he didn't have the football. It went to Aaron Rocky, who hauls in the 15-yard touchdown pass from Ian Kirby. As the Mountain Lions strike before halftime to get themselves their second touchdown of the ball game. Rodriguez out for another extra point. It's 16-0 De Anza with the extra point pending. A drive that took a little over 2 minutes, 2 minutes 32 seconds. There's a chip shot from Rodriguez up and in. Makes it 17-0 Mountain Lions. And they get another touchdown, this time through the air. 15-yard touchdown pass from Ian Kirby to Aaron Rocky on NorCal Sports TV.
I personally believe working with my teammates in the program helped build a bond and like our chemistry on and off the field. So it's not just football, it's more so school related as well.
I come from another college program. My aunt recommended me to come over here. She told me that the Anza program is pretty nice. And she was not lying at all. The FAST program helps out a lot. Here, they have a lot more tutors than the other college I was at. That's what I see. Over there, they just send you to the computer lab and like, all right, here, go do your homework, go do all that. There was no help.
Tutoring session had helped me in a good way personally. For me, just sitting back, listening, taking stuff in, and just moving better as a person instead of coming with like conflict, like saying I ain't do this or that. Like.
Back with you on De Anza College Football on NorCal Sports TV. Nice start for the Mountain Lions, 17-0. Rodriguez kicking this one deep to Prater. It's going to fall short of Prater. This one picked up right around the 20-yard line. That was Frank Daniels. And he was able to take it to the 30, call about the 32-yard line. So Ian Kirby with the 15-yard touchdown pass to Aaron Rocky, who also had a big play earlier in that drive on a 3rd and long situation. Ian Kirby able to scramble to his left and find Rocky down the sideline for a big pickup to move the chains, get that drive going. A drive in which the Mountain Lions were able to go 53 yards in a little over 2 minutes. Get their second touchdown of the game, 17-0 lead. Defense looking for a shutdown stop with 2:07 left to play. Ortiz motions a man and going to hand this one off to Caleb Joseph, and Caleb Joseph going nowhere. And the trio, Mizell Brunson, Hosea Addison, and it's got Hosey Hopkins. And on that tackle is, we're going to get a timeout taken. Looks like Deanza's going to take one of their timeouts. I know I got the 2-minute warning, I beg your pardon. So 2-minute warning will stop the clock. And a word from our sponsors, it's exclusive coverage of Mountain Lion football on NorCal Sports TV.
I personally believe working with my teammates in the program helped build a bond and like our chemistry on and off the field. So it's not just football, it's more so school related as well.
I come from another college program. My aunt recommended me to come over here. She told me that the Anza program is pretty nice, and she was not lying at all. The FAST program helps out a lot. Here, they have a lot more tutors than the other college I was at. That's what I see. Over there, they just send you to the computer lab and like, all right, here, go do your homework, go do all that. There was no help.
Tutoring session had helped me in a good way personally. For me, just sitting back, listening, taking stuff in, and just moving better as a person instead of coming with like conflict, like saying I ain't do this or that. Like I just took criticism and just be better later on in life.
Sun is shining. The weather is sweet here at Contra Costa College. Scoreboard is looking nice for the road team, the Mountain Lions. In our first year of exclusive coverage with Deanza, and beautiful partnership between Deanza and NorCal Sports TV. Pleasure to be a part of it. Second game we brought to you this season, first one on the road. We'll be with you all season long from Cupertino and all throughout Northern California, bringing you Mountain Lion football. 17-0 following the 2-minute warning. Second down and 10. Comets have it at the 32. Pressure being shown off the edge, and they run away from it. Hines with the carry. Hines still on his feet. A helmet comes flying off, and Hines brought down at the 32-yard line, back at the line of scrimmage. The thing got pushed back, but it's forward progress. Marked down as you see right here. Nothing doing in the ground game for Contra Costa. Some of the play callers in the stands hoping to see the ball put in the air by the Comets. And it looks like Deanza's going to take a timeout. They'll take their second timeout of the ball game. Well, the Mountain Lions will take a quick break. 1:27 left to play in the first half.
Whether you're taking Highway 49, Highway 99, coming from anywhere in the 209 or much, much further, take a drive up Highway 108 to the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. It's a 5-day overnight summer basketball camp in the Sierra foothills of Sonora. The NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp, where we keep it 100.
.127 left to play. Mountain Lions stopping the clock, hoping for a third down stop, trying to see if maybe they can double up and get the offense the ball back, get a few more points before they head in the locker room. Heavy pressures. Ortiz flush to his right, and he's going nowhere. Spun down. The ball's going to pop out, and they're going to jump on it, and then they're going to say he's down. Lamar Heath was the one who brought him down to the ground. And De Anza kind of take their timeout. Coach D'Agostino, I think he's trying to barter for a few more seconds. The clock stopped with 1:15 left to play. And De Anza will take, that is their second timeout. Wait, now I'm confused because the official now said that that's their third timeout. So it'll be 1:21. They'll stop it. We'll keep it with you here during the timeout break. And De Anza taking what appears to be now their third and final timeout. There was some confusion here in the press box and on the scoreboard, but now they have a 0 in the timeout left column for the Mountain Lions. So they will get the ball back with a little over a minute left to play, but they will not have any timeouts at their disposal. They should have pretty good field position. Seen Contra Costa punt team out on a few occasions. Xavier Harris back there to punt. Demaria Green back to punt. Back to return this one is Isaiah Addison. Addison going to try to field it on a bounce, and it skips past him, and this is going to be a great punt. It's inside the 30. Addison picks it up. He might have some room along the sideline, but he's going to be brought down on the other side of midfield. He slides at about the 49. And there is a flag. And this one's all the way back at the 21-yard line. Addison trying to get to that one on the bounce, and once it got past him, had a whole extra lot of yards for the Comets in field position on that one. Looked like De Anza was going to have pretty good field position to start. We'll have to see what it looks like now following the.
There's a flag on the field.
So we're going to get another shot at this punting thing. I've never seen the punter with a hold before, but apparently he got a call. And then De Anza also on the return with the hold themselves. So have offsetting penalties on that play. And the special teams coaches will be looking over that film at practice. We'll get another punt attempt here from Demaria Green. This time back deep to return this one is Chris Butler, who's standing at the 50. Everyone's in place. Oh, and now the officials have something. Oh, one of them forgot his flag. He didn't make the catch either, so he's got to pick it up real quick. Tuck that away. Now, oh, no, we got some substitutions here from Contra Costa. Now we're ready to go. So another 4th and 23 with a minute 7. High snap and low punt, skipping out past the 40. Butler has it and pops out of his hands. It's a loose ball, still on the ground. A flag comes flying out, and looks like the Comets are going to come out with it. Contra Costa coming out with the recovery. Again, a penalty marker on the field as Butler had it in his grasp, got popped out on the hit, rolled around for a while until Sakir Hollis came out of the pile with it. He's the one who recovered it for the Comets, but again, there is a flag. It's away from the play, kind of at the near sideline, about the 40. The side judge kind of hovering over his flag, but I think they're trying to figure out why he threw it. You see at the bottom of your screen that wrestling match. You'd have a Comet on top of a mountain lion. There you see the flag come flying in, so maybe the extracurriculars there might be helping out the mountain lions in this situation. It ends up being a hold on De Anza. Brandon Arceo going to get called for the hold. And that's the number he called. He said 17. Brandon Arceo listed as a quarterback. And so Butler's going to end up fumbling this one on the punt. And with 55.8 seconds left on the scoreboard clock, 1st and 10 from their 31 for Contra Costa. Ortiz being pressured, gets rid of this one, had to throw it around Mizell Brunson. He's able to complete that one in the flat to Drew Christensen. Christensen pick up about 5 yards. Contra Costa going to take their second time out of the ball game with 42 seconds. And you see Christensen on the replay, so second time out for the Comets. We'll take a break. Be back right after these words.
I personally believe working with my teammates in the program helped build a bond and like our chemistry on and off the field. So it's not just football, it's more so school related as well.
I come from another college program. My aunt recommended me to come over here. She told me that the Anza program is pretty nice. And she was not lying at all. The FAST program helps out a lot. Here, they have a lot more tutors than the other college I was at. That's what I see. Over there, they just send you to the computer lab and like, all right, here, go do your homework, go do all that. There was no help.
Tutoring session had helped me in a good way personally. For me, just sitting back, listening, taking stuff in, and just moving better as a person instead of coming with like conflict, like saying I ain't do this or that. Like I just took criticism and just.
2nd down and 5 with 42 seconds left to play. Ortiz in the gun. They double Hopkins, and this one deflected at the last second. What a play by Caleb Richardson. Putting the seatbelt on there as he locked up a Darian Prater. Thought he was going to get the reception at the last second. Here comes Caleb Richardson sticking an arm in there. Freshman DB from Newtown in Owing Mills, Maryland. And a lot of Maryland representation on this De Anza roster. Shout out to my niece. She lives out in the Baltimore area in Maryland. Appreciate all the fans tuning in on youtube.com/NorCalSportsTV from the Beltway. 38.1 seconds. 3rd down and 5. Mountain Lions bring 4. Ortiz flushing the pocket and nearly threw it into traffic. That one right over the hands of Lamar Heath. Linebacker nearly had a play. And yes, theme of the half, we got another flag out there on the field. This one at about the 33-yard line. Hands to the face at the offensive line there. It's going to back up the Comets. Oh no, it's going to go against the Mountain Lions. I beg your pardon. Hosey Hopkins. Hosey Hopkins picking up the illegal hands to the face penalty. And it's going to be a 15-yard penalty, and it's going to put Contra Costa at the 49-yard line on the De Anza side of midfield. A lot of yelling coming from the sideline as the chain gang once again still kind of stuck in place. You got to move forward. Everyone else had moved up to the 49-yard line. They were still set up at the 31, which is the original line of scrimmage where this drive started. Now they're in place. 1st down and 10. Clock stop with 33 seconds left to play. One timeout for Contra Costa remaining. Ortiz nowhere to go, and he is sacked. Hosea Addison with the hog tie, and Addison with the sack. As the defensive pressure coming from the left side. Jerome Lee, the defensive coordinator, dialing one up. The clock is now going to stop. Contra Costa going to take a timeout, 15 seconds. An interesting timeout. I think I let a few seconds run off the clock before taking their final timeout. 15 seconds remaining before we get to halftime, so we'll stick with you here on NorCal Sports TV. Again, first year in this coverage between De Anza and NorCal Sports TV. And great partnership, NorCal Sports TV boasting over 20,000 subscribers, just reaching that mark recently. We appreciate all you guys helping out. And if you haven't yet, again, hit that subscribe button. We'd appreciate you joining the party. A lot of junior college football and community college football here in the 3C2A. Modesto Junior College and Santa Rosa Junior College currently on our network. Chabot College as well. We got De Anza leading 17-0. 15 seconds remain in the first half. It's seconds down and 17. All timeouts have been exhausted on both sides. Now Lions show pressure. They bring a blitz. Ortiz running to his left. Has a man on the sideline. It's in and out of the hands of his intended receiver. Ethan Ross on the coverage. Pass was intended for Bryce Thomas. He's trying to tiptoe the sideline and haul that one in. Couldn't make the catch. And 9 seconds remaining. Third down and 17. A good first half for the Mountain Lions. Defensively, still pitching a shutout. Have yet to allow an offensive score, has De Anza. San Joaquin Delta College mustering a safety last week. And here's Hines getting the carry. He's popped at the 45-yard line. He'll take it there, and that's where the clock will reach zeros as De Anza's going to take a 17-0 lead into the locker room. They got a 14-yard touchdown from Keon Terrain, 26-yard field goal from Armando Rodriguez, and a 15-yard touchdown pass from Ian Kirby to Aaron Rocky. And a 17-0 lead for De Anza as they head to the locker room here at San Pablo. They lead the Contra Costa Comets. We'll be back with the second half of play on NorCal Sports TV.
I personally believe working with my teammates in the program helped build a bond and our chemistry on and off the field. So it's not just football, it's more so school related as well.
I come from another college program. My aunt recommended me to come over here. She told me that the Anza program is pretty nice, and she was not lying at all. The FAST program helps out a lot. Here, they have a lot more tutors than the other college I was at. That's what I see. Over there, they just send you to the computer lab and all right, here, go do your homework, go do all that. There was no help.
Tutoring session had helped me in a good way personally. For me, just sitting back, listening, taking stuff in, and just moving better as a person instead of coming with conflict, saying I ain't do this or that. I just took criticism and just be better later on in life.
Honestly, coming to De Anza, I wouldn't have asked for help. I would try to do things on my own and make a way, but I found out actually reaching out to your resources will definitely help me in the long run.
The calculators, the scientific calculators that they provide are the best because those are very expensive, as well as the iPads and computers that we can rent over there are really good, and the hotspot as well that we have really helps overall.
Financially, it helped me by ways though. It helped me buy my hygiene stuff, get some food, and help me pay for all books. Everything I need, school-wise, financially, we was able to cover that.
It's a place to get away from all the distractions that surround being a student athlete, get to focus on my work. It's just that safe haven.
Those mental health check-ins that we have every Thursday, I found it really helpful because now it's I'm not trying to sound corny, but I feel it's a safe place other than the football field where I can just listen to someone, or where they even give us a spot to go to when we need help and stuff.
We won't know everybody's backstory. We won't know what they did before they got here, what they're gonna do next. But everybody that come here, not in the same situations. Some people come to California for school and they start off homeless. With 12U being open from 9 to 8, that's a good place to be, relax, chill, eat while watching TV, do homework. until you got to leave out and go face reality later on. But still, fast helps a lot. A lot.
Whether you're taking Highway 49, Highway 99, coming from anywhere in the 209 or much, much further, take a drive up Highway 108 to the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. It's a 5-day overnight summer basketball camp in the Sierra foothills of Sonora. The NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp, where we keep it 100.
The time to get in shape is finally here. The Boss Move Fitness app is here to help you accomplish your goals with a customized meal plan, day by day, with a shopping list to make sure that you're eating something nutritious and delicious to help you lose the belly fat for good. It also comes with a customized workout plan, whether you're in a gym or at home, so therefore you never ever have to question what you're doing to make sure you get in the shape that you want to be in. Get started today at GetStartedAtBossMoveFitness.com to accomplish your goals in no time.
I personally believe working with my teammates in the program helped build a bond and like our chemistry on and off the field. So it's not just football, it's more so school related as well.
I come from another college program. My aunt recommended me to come over here. She told me that the Anza program is pretty nice, and she was not lying at all. The FAST program helps out a lot. Here, they have a lot more tutors than the other college I was at. That's what I see. Over there, they just send you to the computer lab and like, all right, here, go do your homework, go do all that. There was no help.
Tutoring session had helped me in a good way personally. For me, just sitting back, listening, taking stuff in, and just moving better as a person instead of coming with like conflict, like saying I ain't do this or that. Like I just took criticism and just be better later on in life.
Honestly, coming to Anza, I wouldn't have asked for help. I would try to like do things on my own and make a way, but I found out like actually reaching out to your resources will definitely help me in the long run.
The calculators, the scientific calculators that they provide are the best because those are very expensive, as well as the iPads and computers that we can rent over there are really good, and the hotspot as well that we have really helps overall.
Financially, it helped me buy ways though. It helped me buy my hygiene stuff, get some food, and help me pay for all books. Everything I need, like school-wise, financially, was able to cover that.
It's a place to get away from all the distractions that surround being a student athlete, get to focus on my work. It's just that safe haven.
Those mental health check-ins that we have every Thursday, I found it really helpful. Because now it's like, I'm not trying to sound corny, but it's like I feel it's like a safe place other than the football field where I can just like listen to someone, or where they even like give us a spot to go to when we need help and stuff.
We won't know everybody's backstory. We won't know what they did before they got here, what they're gonna do next. But everybody that come here, not in the same situations. Some people come to California for school and they start off homeless. With 12U being open from 9 to 8, that's a good place to be, relax, chill, eat while watching TV, do homework, until you gotta leave out and go face reality later on. But still, fast helps a lot. A lot.
Whether you're taking Highway 49, Highway 99, coming from anywhere in the 209 or much, much further, take a drive up Highway 108 to the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. It's a 5-day overnight summer basketball camp in the Sierra foothills of Sonora. The NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp, where we keep it 100.
The time to get in shape is finally here. The Boss Move Fitness app is here to help you accomplish your goals with a customized meal plan, day by day, with a shopping list to make sure that you're eating something nutritious and delicious to help you lose the belly fat for good. It also comes with a customized workout plan, whether you're in a gym or at home, so therefore you never ever have to question what you're doing to make sure you get in the shape that you want to be in. Get started today at GetStartedAtBossMoveFitness.com to accomplish your goals in no time.
I personally believe working with my teammates in the program helped build a bond and like our chemistry on and off the field. So it's not just football, it's more so school related as well.
I come from another college program. My aunt recommended me to come over here. She told me that the Anza program is pretty nice, and she was not lying at all. The fast program helps out a lot. Here, they have a lot more tutors than the other college I was at. That's what I see. Over there, they just send you to the computer lab and like, all right, here, go do your homework, go do all that. There was no help.
Tutoring session had helped me in a good way personally. For me, just sitting back, listening, taking stuff in, and just moving better as a person instead of coming with like conflict, like saying I ain't do this or that. Like I just took criticism and just be better later on in life.
Honestly, coming to De Anza, I wouldn't have asked for help. I would try to like do things on my own and make a way, but I found out like actually reaching out to your resources will definitely help me in the long run.
The calculators, the scientific calculators that they provide are the best because those are very expensive, as well as the iPads and computers that we can rent over there are really good, and the hotspot as well that we have really helps overall.
Financially, it helped me by ways though. It helped me buy my hygiene stuff, get some food, and help me pay for all books. Everything I need, like school-wise, financially, we was able to cover that.
It's a place to get away from all the distractions that surround being a student athlete, get to focus on my work. It's just that safe haven.
Those mental health check-ins that we have every Thursday, I found it really helpful because now it's like, I'm not trying to sound corny, but it's like I feel it's like a safe place other than the football field where I could just like listen to someone, or where they even like give us a spot to go to when we need help and stuff.
We won't know everybody's backstory. We won't know what they did before they got here, what they're gonna do next. But everybody that come here, not in the same situations. Some people come to California for school and they start off homeless. With 12U being open from 9 to 8, that's a good place to be, relax, chill, eat while watching TV, do homework, until you gotta leave out and go face reality later on. But still, fast helps a lot, a lot.
Whether you're taking Highway 49, Highway 99, coming from anywhere in the 209 or much, much further, take a drive up Highway 108 to the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. It's a 5-day overnight summer basketball camp in the Sierra foothills of Sonora. The NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp, where we keep it 100.
The time to get in shape is finally here. The Boss Move Fitness app is here to help you accomplish your goals with a customized meal plan, day by day, with a shopping list to make sure that you're eating something nutritious and delicious to help you lose the belly fat for good. It also comes with a customized workout plan, whether you're in a gym or at home, so therefore you never ever have to question what you're doing to make sure you get in the shape that you want to be in. Get started today at GetStartedAtBossMoveFitness.com to accomplish your goals in no time.
I personally believe working with my teammates in the program helped build a bond and like our chemistry on and off the field. So it's not just football, it's more so school related as well.
I come from another college program. My aunt recommended me to come over here. She told me that the Anza program is pretty nice, and she was not lying at all. The FAST program helps out a lot. Here, they have a lot more tutors than the other college I was at. That's what I see. Over there, they just send you to the computer lab and like, all right, here, go do your homework, go do all that. There was no help.
Tutoring session had helped me in a good way personally. For me, just sitting back, listening, taking stuff in, and just moving better as a person instead of coming with like conflict, like saying I ain't do this or that. Like I just took criticism and just be better later on in life.
Honestly, coming to Anza, I wouldn't have asked for help. I would try to like do things on my own and make a way, but I found out like actually reaching out to your resources will definitely help me in the long run.
The calculators, the scientific calculators that they provide are the best because those are very expensive, as well as the iPads and computers that we can rent over there are really good, and the hotspot as well that we have really helps overall.
Financial aid helped me by ways though. It helped me buy my hygiene stuff, get some food, and help me pay for all books. Everything I need, like school-wise, financial aid was able to cover that.
It's a place to get away from all the distractions that surround being a student athlete, get to focus on my work. It's just that safe haven.
Those mental health check-ins that we have every Thursday, I found it really helpful because now it's like, I'm not trying to sound corny, but it's like I feel it's like a safe place other than the football field where I can just like listen to someone, or where they even like give us a spot to go to when we need help and stuff.
We won't know everybody's backstory. We won't know what they did before they got here, what they're gonna do next. But everybody that come here, not in the same situations. Some people come to California for school and they start off homeless. With 12U being open from 9 to 8, that's a good place to be, relax, chill, eat while watching TV, do homework, until you gotta leave out and go face reality later on. But still, FAST helps a lot, a lot.
Whether you're taking Highway 49, Highway 99, coming from anywhere in the 209, or much, much further, take a drive up Highway 108 to the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. It's a 5-day overnight summer basketball camp in the Sierra foothills of Sonora. The NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp, where we keep it 100.
The time to get in shape is finally here. The Boss Move Fitness app is here to help you accomplish your goals with a customized meal plan, day by day, with a shopping list to make sure that you're eating something nutritious and delicious to help you lose the belly fat for good. It also comes with a customized workout plan, whether you're in a gym or at home, so therefore you never ever have to question what you're doing to make sure you get in the shape that you want to be in. Get started today at GetStartedAtBossMoveFitness.com to accomplish your goals in no time.
I personally believe working with my teammates in the program helped build a bond and like our chemistry on and off the field. So it's not just football, it's more so school related as well.
I come from another college program. My aunt recommended me to come over here. She told me that the Anza program is pretty nice, and she was not lying at all. The FAST program helps out a lot. Here, they have a lot more tutors than the other college I was at. That's what I see. Over there, they just send you to the computer lab and like, all right, here, go do your homework, go do all that. There was no help.
Tutoring session had helped me in a good way personally. For me, just sitting back, listening, taking stuff in, and just moving better as a person instead of coming with like conflict, like saying I ain't do this or that. Like I just took criticism and just be better later on in life.
Honestly, coming to Anza, I wouldn't have asked for help. I would try to like do things on my own and make a way, but I found out like actually reaching out to your resources will definitely help me in the long run.
The calculators, the scientific calculators that they provide are the best because those are very expensive, as well as the iPads and computers that we can rent over there are really good, and the hotspot as well that we have really helps overall.
Financial aid helped me buy ways though. It helped me buy my hygiene stuff, get some food, and help me pay for all books. Everything I need, like school-wise, financial aid was able to cover that.
It's a place to get away from all the distractions that surround being a student athlete, get to focus on my work. It's just that safe haven.
Those mental health check-ins that we have every Thursday, I found it really helpful because now it's like, I'm not trying to sound corny, but it's like I feel it's like a safe place other than the football field where I could just like listen to someone, or where they even like give us a spot to go to when we need help and stuff.
We won't know everybody's backstory. We won't know what they did before they got here, what they're gonna do next. But everybody that come here, not in the same situations. Some people come to California for school and they start off homeless. With 12U being open from 9 to 8, that's a good place to be, relax, chill, eat while watching TV, do homework until you gotta leave out and go face reality later on. But still, fast helps a lot, a lot.
Whether you're taking Highway 49, Highway 99, coming from anywhere in the 209 or much, much further, take a drive up Highway 108 to the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. It's a 5-day overnight summer basketball camp in the Sierra foothills of Sonora. The NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp, where we keep it 100.
The time to get in shape is finally here. The Boss Move Fitness app is here to help you accomplish your goals with a customized meal plan, day by day, with a shopping list to make sure that you're eating something nutritious and delicious to help you lose the belly fat for good. It also comes with a customized workout plan, whether you're in a gym or at home, so therefore you never ever have to question what you're doing to make sure you get in the shape that you want to be in. Get started today at GetStartedAtBossMoveFitness.com to accomplish your goals in no time.
I personally believe working with my teammates in the program helped build a bond and like our chemistry on and off the field. So it's not just football, it's more so school related as well.
I come from another college program. My aunt recommended me to come over here. She told me that the Anza program is pretty nice, and she was not lying at all. The FAST program helps out a lot. Here, they have a lot more tutors than the other college I was at. That's what I see. Over there, they just send you to the computer lab and like, all right, here, go do your homework, go do all that. There was no help.
Tutoring session had helped me in a good way personally. For me, just sitting back, listening, taking stuff in, and just moving better as a person instead of coming with like conflict, like saying I ain't do this or that. Like I just took criticism and just be better later on in life.
Honestly, coming to Anza, I wouldn't have asked for help. I would try to like do things on my own and make a way, but I found out like actually reaching out to your resources will definitely help me in the long run.
The calculators, the scientific calculators that they provide are the best because those are very expensive, as well as the iPads and computers that we can rent over there are really good, and the hotspot as well that we have really helps overall.
Financial aid helped me buy ways though. It helped me buy my hygiene stuff, get some food, and help me pay for all books. Everything I need, like school-wise, financial aid was able to cover that.
It's a place to get away from all the distractions that surround being a student athlete, get to focus on my work. It's just that safe haven.
Those mental health checks.
Second half coverage of Anza College Mountain Lion football. Mountain Lions 17-0 lead. Coming into the start of the second half, a 14-yard touchdown run from Keon Terrain, 26-yard field goal from the guy right here, Armando Rodriguez, set to kick this one away. They also got a 15-yard pitch and catch from Ian Kirby to Aaron Rocky. At the score in the first half for the Mountain Lions. They'll kick it away to Anza, who won the toss and deferred for the second half kick. Running underneath this one, Bryce Thomas will field it. Thomas looking for a gap. Thomas on the run. Thomas dragged down at the 50-yard line. A touchdown saving tackle. Well, it might have been for Ben Brewer, but you do have some laundry out on the field. And that was kind of the theme of the first half. And we start the second half the same way. A huge return from Bryce Thomas. A great tackle from Ben Brewer. And kept them at midfield. And usually when they have that big a seam, right, to be able to run through, maybe a holding call or a blindside block is the case this time with Raymond Brown getting the penalty called against him. He had a blindside block. It's going to wipe off that nice return. The foul is going to be committed at the 25, so they'll mark it off from that spot right there. So they're going to put this one at the 10. No, inside the 15. They're going to mark it at the 13-yard line. Is where they put this one. So the Comets will start at their own 13 to begin the second half of play. Look like they're going to have it at midfield. Just going to have to back it up 37 yards. And Anza, 6 quarters thus far on defense, and have not allowed an offensive point to be scored. Here's Anthony Hines. He's the lone man to score a touchdown for Contra Costa. He ran a touchdown last week against Cabrillo. He takes it across the 15. And pick up about 3 yards for Hines on first down. We didn't see too much of Antonio Hines in the first half. We saw a lot of Caleb Joseph. He was the primary ball carrier for Contra Costa, so Hines getting the start. The second half actually heads off to the bench on this one. Joseph back out to the right of the quarterback, Ortiz. Faced some heavy pressure, sacked a few times in the first half. He's under pressure here, and he's got a man wide open down the sideline. That one caught by Bryce Thomas, who had the nice return earlier. Looked like some confusion with the DBs. And the safety to Sean Skinner coming in and putting a hit on the lower leg there of Bryce Thomas, excuse me. He was shaken up. He was trying to get back on the sideline, and his teammates pulling him back, saying, "Hold on, buddy, you can barely walk off the sideline," and that was right. That play was right along the Comets bench area, and he's going to be tended to over by the training staff. Again, he's not comfortable, but he's also not happy that he had to come off the field. He had a nice return, made a catch on that one to move the chains. Picked up 26 yards on that completion. So first down and 10 at the 39. Ortiz in the pistol. Turned, puts it in the belly of his running back. This is Leandris Williams. And a head of steam out across the 45 to the 46-yard line. 7-yard gain for Williams. Second down and 3. Contra Costa now approaching midfield where they appeared to have started this drive. A blindside block and a hold on that opening kickoff return. Has them backed up, but they got a lot of those penalty yards back, excuse me. Got second down and 3. Lions rush forward and get out quickly in the flat off the hands of a Darian Prater. Pass was forward, so it's an incomplete pass. That one kind of close to being a backwards pass. So third down and 3. You got Jaleel Hawkins trying to huddle up the defense. He's pretty animated out there in the middle of that huddle. Let's see, Addison getting the play call. The rest of the squad as the Comets come out with 4 receivers. Again in the pistol. Williams standing behind Ortiz. Puts a man in motion at the bottom of your screen. You get some movement up front, and Hawkins He was excited prior to this play, a little too excited on that one. He jumps across the line of scrimmage, and the Mountain Lions might have given him a free yard. Now they're pointing the other way. It might have been some movement up top. Yeah. Got a receiver for Contra Costa who came across a little early. He got moving before, and that kind of forced the Mountain Lions to jump across the line of scrimmage. So 3rd and 3, now 3rd and 8. And we've seen a lot of flags flying here in this ball game as Ortiz runs back into the huddle with the play call. Play clock at 5 seconds as Contra Costa trying to get set. They do with 1 second. Ortiz takes the snap, gets it out quickly, left or right side. And Prater makes the catch along the sideline. That's not going to be good enough for the first down, but Contra Costa might have been thinking that was 4 down territories. They're just trying to set themselves up for a closer 4th down opportunity. They do pick up a few yards. Pick up about 3. That'll bring up 4th and 5.
4th down, 5 yards to go.
So 4th and 5, Ortiz needs someone else out there with him in the backfield, and the play clock's at 2, and that's going to force Contra Costa to take their first time out here in the second half, and a big 4th down play, trying to keep the drive alive. We'll take a timeout with 13:06 remaining on NorCal Sports TV.
I personally believe working with my teammates in the program helped build a bond and like our chemistry on and off the field. So it's not just football, it's more so school related as well.
I come from another college program. My aunt recommended me to come over here. She told me that the Anza program is pretty nice, and she was not lying at all. The FAST program helps out a lot. Here, they have a lot more tutors than the other college I was at. That's what I see. Over there, they just send you to the computer lab and like, all right, here, go do your homework, go do all that. There was no help.
Tutoring session had helped me in a good way personally. For me, just sitting back, listening, taking stuff in, and just moving better as a person instead of coming with like conflict, like saying I ain't do this or that. Like I just took criticism and just be better later on in life.
Fourth down and 5. Mountain Lions trying to hold the comments here on the opening drive to start the second half. They show pressure, they bring it out, and this one is caught right side on a hitch pattern. DeAndre Prim making the catch across the first down marker into Mountain Lion territory. Takes it to the 47-yard line. So Contra Costa able to pick up the 4th down. Their 3rd first down of this drive. They're now inside the Lions side of the field. 1st and 10 from the 47. I see Hawkins trying to make some adjustments. He's at the bottom of the screen on the defensive line. They run away from him. There's Caleb Joseph. Flag again comes flying. Down at the line of scrimmage. Joseph brought down at about the 39-yard line, 40-yard line, somewhere around there. But the penalty flag's up by the line of scrimmage. These officials have been busy. Jaleel Hawkins, he's signaling that it was a hold going against Contra Costa. He felt like he was the one being grabbed. Officials still discussing it. Goes against Carlos Acosta. He gets called for the hold. First down and 20. So in the Lion territory for one play. Now Contra Costa back on their side of the field. Take this one at the 43-yard line. The Lions hoping this holding call can stall out this drive for Contra Costa as they try to get their offense the ball for the first time in the second half. Hines with the carry. Hines takes it to the 45, pickup of 2. 2nd and 18. And going around looking at some of these scores. All throughout, you got San Francisco, City College of San Francisco. That one went final. They defeated College of Sequoias 24-21. San Mateo, they're leading at Reedley 14-7. Cabrillo and Chabot. Not sure we got a score on that one. It's on our network. We'll check in here in a second. Here it's 17-0 De Anza out in front. Ortiz sets up a screen. Goes back across the field to Hines. Hines carrying defenders out past the 40 near the 35. He had a man on his back. It was Jalen White. Jalen White was carried by about 10 yards there from Antonio Hines. Another first down for the Comets. They pick up their 4th first down of this drive. And a 20-6 ball game in that Chabot game. They're leading Cabrillo. Cabrillo in the same conference as the Mountain Lions. We'll see them later this season as this one thrown on the inside of the receiver. Dangerous pass there from Ortiz. You had Caleb Richardson, the cornerback for De Anza, probably closer in proximity to that football than the intended receiver. Part of that reason because Jaleel Hawkins was bearing down on the quarterback Ortiz. He's been in the backfield a few times. As Jaleel Hawkins has made an impact on this drive, forced a holding call earlier. Comets able to pick up the first down, keep the chains moving. That incomplete pass, though, will bring up 2nd down. Second down and 10, play clock under 5. Ortiz gets the snap. Good protection. He's able to get this one to his running back. And Frank Daniels III will have a pickup of 2 to make it 3rd down and 8. Seeing the Comet line hold up a little as far as the pass rush is concerned here and start the second half. Saw the Mountain Lions get after them earlier in the ball game. 3 sacks in that first half for De Anza. Looking for a sack right here on 3rd down and 8. See if they dial up some pressure and look to rush with that front 4. Hawkins and Hopkins on the edges, and they come up the middle with some pressure and pass intended for Prater, just a little bit behind him by Inga Mahe Jr. Again, right in the face of Santana Ortiz, forcing the incompletion. And pass just a little off the mark. Prater over the middle, had a bit of an opening. He was going to take a hit. Just couldn't hang on to that one. Passed a little bit behind him. And another 4th down situation here. The Comets going to keep the offense on the field. At the 34-yard line, trailing 17-0. 4th down and 8. Picked up a 4th down situation earlier in this drive as they quickly get out of the huddle again. Play clock winding down with 2 seconds left. They get it off. Ortiz, pass complete. Hit along the sideline, but brought in out there. A great play made on the perimeter. I got an 89 on my roster, but he made a fine catch. He takes it all the way to the 26-yard line. And it's going to be just enough for a first down as the official looks across the other side of the field and determines that it's enough for a first down. I think Coach D'Agostino now, he wants the chain gang to go out there. They're arguing the spot from the opposite side of the field. And they spotted it here on the near sideline, and the official took a peek to the far sideline and said that it was good enough. Now Coach D'Agostino's out across the numbers. And he's being asked to step back, not just by the fans, not by the referee, and now from Leo Hawkins. Leo Hawkins ushering his coach back. Now the referee going to head back out there, and Coach D'Agostino, he is heated. Again, doesn't like the spot and the fact that I think the officials didn't take the chain gang out there to measure it. And he got an answer. He didn't like it, but it's going to get us back to the action on the gridiron here with 9:48 left to play. It'll be first down and 10. The Comets keep the chains moving, keep the clock rolling under 9:40 here in the third quarter. Opening drive. It's got about like 5.5 minutes now. Ortiz in the gun, counter action. They give it to Williams. And the Lions are not fooled on that one. Jaden White, the sophomore from Yuba City, making the play in the backfield. That's a TFL, tackle for a loss. As Williams gets the carry for -1 on that first down play. It'll be second down and 11.
Second down and 11 from the 27-yard line.
The Mountain Lions trying to break. They bent a bit here on this drive that started at the 13-yard line. And a nice drive to begin the second half of play. But a penalty wiped that out. And Contra Costa started at their 13. Again, trying to beat the play clock. They get it off in time. Ortiz in the pocket. Now rolls to his right. Lobs it over the middle. A couple Lions collide as the receiver, Jaden Bangwell, comes down with the catch at the 15. Pickup of 12. It'll be another first down. And this drive for Contra Costa that's now gone 6.5 minutes. And the Comets have picked up their 6th first down of this drive. They have it inside the red zone. First down and 10 from the 15. And 3 punts for Contra Costa in the first half. Here they have an opportunity in the red zone. This one, though, deflected at the line of scrimmage. That one hit Jaden White. He turned around the other way to see where it went. That one caught a piece of him. So a deflection there from Jaden White using the helmet to his advantage. Ortiz throwing the incompletion on first down. It'll be second and 10. Caleb Joseph in the backfield with Ortiz to his right. 4 receivers. They spread out the Lions here on second down. Ortiz under pressure, spins away from it. Flag comes flying out as Hawkins was tackled to the ground. He gets up and makes the tackle. He's able to combine with Lamar Heath to bring down Ortiz near the line of scrimmage, where they're going to mark it. It's also where the flag came flying out. And Hawkins was trying to bring some pressure off the blind side of the quarterback there, and he was just dragged down by number 78. That's Carlos Acosta, who's been flagged on a few occasions. That one pretty blatant there as he just tackled Hawkins. He got beaten. Was not going to let Hawkins get to his quarterback. So second down and 10 will be now second down and 20. They pop him out of the red zone, and Acosta's going to step out of the ball game. So new left tackle in the game is Romelio Redmond, a freshman. See if the Lions could take advantage. They run it to that side. And they give this to Joseph, I believe, on this one. We'll check the number. It is Joseph. Joseph, not much on that one. Mountain Lions will give up a few yards there on second down. You can give them a yard, so it'll be 3rd down and 19. Again, long drives taking over half the quarters. We come up on 7 minutes left to play. Now Contra Costa in a bit of a jam at 3rd and 19. And a chance for Hawkins and Hopkins. Try to get after the quarterback on 3rd and 19. Ortiz, clean pocket, and we got a lot of contact out on the perimeter. We're going to get a flag thrown on Ethan Ross. He's out in coverage on Jaden Bangwell, and it kind of looked like their feet got tied up. A whole lot of contact with both of them hit the ground. De Anza pleading their case. They're trying to say the ball was uncatchable, but that's not going to work. It's going to be a spot foul on the pass interference. You see right there. Just a little too much aggression from Ethan Ross, the freshman from Sunnyside in Fresno, California. Kind of bailing out Contra Costa on that one. It was 3rd and 19. Well, the Comets were taking a shot right there deep down the field. Trying to get it back inside the red zone. They are following the penalty. They're going to get it at the 10-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal for Contra Costa. We're under 7 minutes left to play in the 3rd quarter. 6:44 remaining. Opening drive for the Comets. Been a lengthy one. Full house in the backfield. They give it to Hines. Trying to bounce it to the left side. And you got Malachi Anderson able to get there first. And the rest of the Lions coming in to help him out. See Hines getting it right here. And Anderson able to grab a hold of him. Teammates able to come in and finish the job. Well, approaching 9 minutes on this opening drive for Contra Costa. It's been a while since we've seen the Mountain Lion offense out on the field. De Anza leading 17-0. 2nd and goal for the Comets. Again, 3 in the backfield. Hines, the deep man. Give it to the one on the left. It's Frank Daniels the third. And nothing doing on that one. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And once again, making a play is Malachi Anderson. A good job on the defensive line there for Anderson. Middle linebacker Lamar Heath coming up and helping out as well. 1st and 2nd down really haven't been the issue on this drive for the Mountain Lion defense. See a penalty on 3rd down. A couple of 4th down conversions for Contra Costa that have allowed this nearly 10-minute drive to continue. It's 3rd down and goal from the 9. And we got some movement in the backfield, and that's going to back up Contra Costa a few more yards. It'll be 3rd and goal from the 14 following this false start. Amari Porter. He's listed as a defensive lineman. He's out there on the offensive line. So false start. Take it to the 14-yard line. 3rd down and goal. Interesting to see if you're Contra Costa. This might be 2-down territory. Is the sideline for De Anza trying to hype up the boys on the field. 3rd and goal from the 14. Ortiz going to roll to his right. Under pressure and brought down to Sean Skinner on the safety blitz. And he's able to get home. He brings down the quarterback all the way back at the 25-yard line. An 11-yard loss on the sack from Tashawn Skinner as Ortiz was trying to hop out of the way. But Skinner with the short tackle, able to bring him down. Ortiz falls on his backside in this drive from Contra Costa. They're hoping for something, a miracle here. It's 4th and goal from the 25-yard line. And they're going to keep the offense out on the field. Try to get something out of this 11-minute drive now coming up as we get to 4 minutes left to play in the 3rd quarter. Ortiz on 4th and goal, going to take a shot in the end zone. Pass intended for Lindsay, and it's incomplete. On the coverage, Desmond Sampson said, no, sir, you're not going to get that one on me. And they take the shot to Lindsay deep down the field on 4th and goal. Falls incomplete. Contra Costa has the ball for 11 minutes and 6 seconds to start the second half, and they turn it over on downs. As the Mount Lion defense bends but does not break, and they still have yet to allow an offensive score to start this 2025 season. So you could tell on the sideline that was a big possession for them to keep Contra Costa off the board on a drive that started at their 13, got inside the 10 to the 9, ultimately stalled out as De Anza now their first crack on offense is going to have to wait a little bit longer. We got a pre-snap penalty. They're going to back them up 5 yards as well. At the center, Peyton Anderson with the snap infraction. Flinching the football. Got caught, and that'll back up the Mountain Lions 5 yards. So they'll start this one at the 20-yard line, 1st and 15. And getting it with 3:53 left to play in the third quarter. First drive of the second half as Kirby into the backfield. Got Terrain with him. Right side, Terrain shot out of a cannon, still on the move. Then runs right into Cameron Edwards right at the 29-yard line. The second down and 6. Pick up there for Terrain, who had the first touchdown of the game. 4 plays into the ball game. Mount Lions getting on the board. He's deep behind Kirby, who's under center here on second down. 2nd and 6. Terrain hitting the backfield, and he's going to lose yardage on this one. There's that guy again, Arthur Stern, the linebacker, getting into the backfield, making the initial hit. Well, Mount Lions got a favorable spot. They're going to put that back to the original line of scrimmage, calling it a no gain, so it's back at the 30. 3rd down and 5. It's an important 3rd down opportunity here for the offense. Try to give that defense a bit of a breather. Again, they're out there for 11 minutes to start this half. Hoping he can move the chains and give him a little bit of a rest as Rocky's able to stretch this one across the 35, but then he goes back and he's going to lose yardage. So he ended up picking up the first down, stretched the ball past the 35 to the 36, but then he kind of on his own admission there went back a few yards trying to make a bigger play out of it. You got one official spotting it at the 36, the other one spotting it at the 33-yard line, which is the correct call. Again, he went back on his own. So he ended up losing a couple of yards that he gained after the catch. And so it's going to be 4th down and 2. And right now, Coach D'Agostino, I think he's looking for a little clarification, and the guys were looking for the play call from him. Now he sends it into the huddle. So we saw Contra Costa pick up a couple big 4th downs in their opening drive to start the second half. Here's a big 4th down for the Mountain Lions. It's 4th down and 2. They come in with a tight formation, 4 receivers, but all tight to the line of scrimmage. They're going to give it to Terrain. He's trying to bounce it to the right side, being chased from behind, and he is not going to get there. He's tackled at the 34. He had to get to the 35-yard line. So De Anza is going to turn it over on downs in Contra Costa territory. And try to pick up the 4th and 2. They got a yard. And the Comets will have it at the De Anza 34-yard line. Again, it's an offense that had just been out there for 11 minutes to start the third quarter. De Anza was out there for a couple of minutes. Now they're going to give it right back to the Contra Costa Comets, who trail 17-0. Mountain Lions out in front. Contra Costa with great field position, but they're looking for an extra lineman to get out on the field. They've had issues kind of with substitutions, issues getting the snap off in time. 1st and 10 from the De Anza 34. Ortiz, back-footed throwing. That one short of the receiver. Coming back to it and almost making a play was Caleb Richardson. And he was on his heels there, was Ortiz backing up, and that one didn't have anything on it. His intended receiver, Darian Prater. Didn't even know the ball was kind of in that vicinity. So falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down and 10. And a quick rest for this Mountain Lion defense and back out there on the field. Got a lot of minutes to start the third. They bring pressure up the middle, zone blitz. And this one caught by Justin Ibarra. Ibarra with a nice catch, a nice little shimmy. He's inside the 25-yard line. It's a 1st down for Contra Costa. Ortiz connects with DeAndre Brim. Prim making the catch at the 23-yard line. So 1st and 10 for Contra Costa. Comets picked up 6 first downs in their last drive. Resulted again in no points after they turned it over on downs. And a fresh set of downs here from the 23-yard line. A whole lot of movement on the left side as well. And Carlos Acosta, who's had his number called on a few occasions. So it'll be 1st and 15 as we're under a minute left to play in the third quarter. Clock will start up. 1st and 15 from the 28 for the Comets. Wide receiver screen, right side. Bryce Thomas takes a hit from Sean Skinner. Again, the safety, we saw him make a sack on the last possession. Comes up and gets to Bryce Thomas, who catches that one on the wide receiver screen, trying to cut across the grain. Sean Skinner, sophomore, a sure tackler from that safety position. An injury, one of the members of the Mountain Lions making his way to the locker room is going to give it to Hines. The flag comes flying out there. Hawkins thinks that he drew another holding call as Hines spun around in the backfield. Again, big Jaden White. And putting in work from that defensive tackle position. He was in the backfield slowing down the ball carrier. No flag. Pick that one up. So no flag on the play. As we get to the end of the third quarter, a quarter that saw Contra Costa own the time of possession in that frame. They still have the ball as we head to the fourth quarter. They're at the 23-yard line. It'll be 3rd and 8 coming up when we return to San Pablo. De Anza Mountain Lions leading Contra Costa 17-0. It's Mountain Lion football on NorCal Sports TV.
I personally believe working with my teammates in the program helped build a bond and like our chemistry on and off the field. So it's not just football, it's more so school related as well.
I come from another college program. My aunt recommended me to come over here. She told me that the Anza program is pretty nice. And she was not lying at all. The FAST program helps out a lot. Here, they have a lot more tutors than the other college I was at. That's what I see. Over there, they just send you to the computer lab and like, all right, here, go do your homework, go do all that. There was no help.
Tutoring session had helped me in a good way personally. For me, just sitting back, listening, taking stuff in, and just moving better as a person instead of coming with like conflict, like saying I ain't do this or that. Like I just took criticism and just be better later on in life.
Mario Ramos back with you on NorCal Sports TV alongside my producer Levi Flores. I also have Naomi and Tajari on the cams with us here at Contra Costa College. The side of this 3C 2A preseason matchup between your De Anza Mountain Lions, who are covering all season long right here on NorCal Sports TV. Follow us on our social media at NorCal Sports TV. Fourth quarter, it's third down. Ortiz looking over the middle. This one bobbled and nearly intercepted. Just out of the reach of Caleb Richardson. Mountain Lion defender trying to get to that one. Pass was initially intended for DeAndre Prim. A little bit behind him. Couldn't haul it in. We'll bring up 4th down and 10. We saw Contra Costa go for a 4th and goal from the 25. So 4th and 10 from the 23. That's no problem for the Comets. They're going to keep the offense out there on the field. Another opportunity here for the Mountain Lions to keep them off the board. De Anza yet to allow an offensive touchdown. 2-point safety for San Joaquin Delta in the opener. That's the only points allowed against the Mountain Lions. Here's 4th down and 10. Ortiz going deep for the end zone, and this one is underthrown. Prim Jr., the intended receiver. Pass was underthrown, but Desmond Sampson got caught with his hand in the cookie jar as he was out there pushing and shoving. I don't think it necessarily had an impact on that one. I don't think that was going to be catchable, but official's going to have to throw the flag. You see right there, a little shove at the end, and that's enough to get the call. Desmond Sampson, he's doing his best to argue his case, but that's going to be a... It looks like they're going to mark this one off. Earlier we had a spot foul on a similar infraction. This time we're going to take it down to the 8-yard line. So 1st and goal for Contra Costa. Second goal to go situation. Contra Costa got it down to the 9-yard line. Ended up moving backwards on a couple of plays. Here they got it at the 8. They give it to Hines. He's able to get forward, but not for much. Now pushed back, but forward progress will give him about a yard. And not much to it. Actually, they're going to say no gain. So it's going to be 2nd and goal. Now, a lot of time on the field for this Contra Costa offense. De Anza, 4 plays running this second half. 2nd down and goal. 2 receivers, full house backfield with Ortiz. And gives it to Hines. Hines bounces it left, makes a cut, hops over one defender. Now stood up inside the 5 at the 3-yard line. 3rd down and goal. Desmond Sampson in on that play. He also had a linebacker, Hosea Addison, in on that tackle. 3rd and goal. Again, you have to assume it's 2-down territory here for Contra Costa, so we might see big number 1, Hines, who's got the lone touchdown of the season for Contra Costa. Might see him get another carry or 2. He's standing behind the quarterback, Ortiz, looking for the snap here on 3rd down. He has it, gives it to Hines. Actually keeps it himself. He's going to run towards the pylon. He turns the corner, and he's into the end zone for the touchdown. Oh, no, they're going to mark him down right inside the 1-yard line. So Ortiz unable to get in. It's going to bring up a 4th and goal situation from inside the 1. And the nose of the football is almost touching the goal line. It is inside the 1-yard line. Here we go, Mountain Lions. Pushed up against the wall. Half a yard away from their end zone. Trying to keep the Comets out of the painted area here on 4th and goal. And they jumped across. I don't know if you can scoot the football up any closer. But we're going to find out. De Anza jumped across the line of scrimmage. So they do move it up ever so slightly. It's going to be 4th and goal from the half-inch line. They're going to reset the play clock is what the officials trying to get going here. For Contra Costa on a 4th and goal situation. From inside the 1 yard line, the Comets are going to take their second timeout of the second half. Step aside with 12:22. Big 4th and goal play coming up when we return to San Pablo.
Whether you're taking Highway 49, Highway 99, coming from anywhere in the 209 or much, much further, take a drive up Highway 108 to the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. It's a 5-day overnight summer basketball camp in the Sierra foothills of Sonora. The NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp, where we keep it 100.
Contra Costa half a yard away from getting into the end zone. Trying to get on the board for the first time in this ball game. Mountain Lions leading 17-0. 12:22 left to play in the 4th quarter. It's 4th and goal from inside the 1. Again, 3 running backs in the backfield with the quarterback Santana Ortiz. And they dropped this one at the goal line on 4th and goal, and they did not get in. Looks like the Lions are going to recover it. Either way, it's going to go De Anza's direction as they're coming out of the pile with the football in hand is Lamar Heath. So Contra Costa cannot get it into the end zone. They bobble the snap. They end up losing it. Lamar Heath coming up with the recovery on 4th and goal. And so the Mountain Lion defense, once again, able to keep points off the board as Contra Costa this time gets inside the 1 yard line but can't get it across the goal line. And the shutout still intact. It's 17-0. But now you got to get going the other way, right? On the opposite direction. And we're able to get a little bit of breathing room. It's going to be spotted at the 2 yard line. So De Anza will have it. 12:16 left to play. Looking for a nice lengthy drive to take some time off this clock. First play from scrimmage. You got a pass completion to Rocky from Kirby. Got rid of that one quickly. And your 3-step drops, your 5-step drops. That was like a 1-step drop. He planted the back foot and got rid of it. Able to get it to Kirby, just looking for a little breathing room. They pick up 6 yards on that one, so it'll take it up to the 7. 2nd down and 4. Just trying to get out of the shadows of their own goalpost are the Mountain Lions. On 2nd and 4, Kirby a pump fake, and that one just behind Rocky. That guy again, Arthur Stern, he was in on the coverage. Rocky had a step on him, but again, that pass just a little behind the intended receiver. 3rd down and 4. Offense trying to find a rhythm. That's only the 6th play from scrimmage that they've run here in the second half. He turned it over on downs in their only possession. That coming with 3:53 in the 3rd quarter. Here with 11:34 left to play in the ball game, it's 3rd down and 4. Kirby takes the snap, looks to his left, wide open, a blown coverage and a hurdle out on the perimeter, and he's still on his feet. Akeem Wright is moving, but he stepped on the sideline. They're going to mark him out at the 36-yard line. Oh my goodness, Akeem Wright just leaped over a defender in a single bound after making a nice catch and a wide open. Able to pick up some yardage. 1st down gaining right here. Just up and over the DB. Thought he had him in his sights. And clears him, no problem. The playmaker, Akeem Wright, showing off right there as he gets it down to the 36-yard line. Stepped on the sideline, otherwise you would have had a lot more. He split out wide to the top of your screen here on 1st and 10. Kirby with Isaiah Addison with him in the backfield. He'll hand it to him, and he's got nothing. Spun around behind the line of scrimmage. Dropped down at the 30-40 line. 2-yard loss. He's 2nd and 12. A big first down there for the Mountain Lions, just to keep the offense on the field a little longer and give that defense a little more time to rest. You see those guys and just lounging on the bench area, trying to get into that shade. 2nd and 12. Kirby running around, runs into his own offensive lineman, still has it. Little sidearm sling, and this one is intercepted. Picked off near midfield. That one is brought in by Rashad Kelly. It's kind of an ill-advised throw there from Kirby, as that one didn't look smooth from the beginning. Tried to make the most of it and ends up throwing it into the arms of Rashad Kelly. It gets the interception. And nice return into De Anza territory, but there is a flag on the play at the 35-yard line. That one during the return. The interception should stand. Blocking the back during the return from Justin Ibarra. He's trying to give Rashad Kelly a little more room to run. Kelly with the interception. And again, Kirby is maybe trying to do a little too much in that situation and kind of bumped into his lineman. His running back was running to his left and tried to throw it back across his body. That one picked off by Rashad Kelly. Contra Costa fumbled on 4th and goal. De Anza throws an interception to give it right back to the Comets, who will take over at midfield with 9:59 remaining in the ball game. We had a couple goal-to-go situations that come up empty for Contra Costa. They're able to cash in those situations. A lot different ball game here with about 10 minutes left to play. Right now a 3-score game. Mountain Lions on the strength of a K-on terrain 14-yard touchdown run, a 15-yard touchdown pass from Ian Kirby to Andrew Rocky, and a 26-yard field goal from Rodriguez. They lead this one 17-0. Trying to hang on and move to 2-0. Ortiz gets it and carry to the draw to Caleb Joseph. Joseph, first down carry. Gets first down yardage. He takes it all the way to the 30. A 20-yard scamper for Caleb Joseph. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Comets. So Joseph, nice first down run. He'll check out as Williams come into the ball game. Comets trying to keep the running back rotation fresh. And this defense can't be feeling too fresh. They've had a lot of snaps out there on the field in this second half. They give it to Williams. Williams tries the right side. He's going to pick up a couple of yards. 2nd down and 8. Back into the game is Joseph. Kind of looks like the running backs are running in the play call into the quarterback, because you got Joseph and Williams alternating snaps. It'll be 2nd down and 8. Under 9 minutes left to play. Some adjustments in the defensive backfield for De Anza. This one to Joseph. Once again, Jaden White ready for it in the middle of the line. He brings down the ball carrier right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd down and 8. White, 6 foot, 315-pound sophomore from River Valley High School in Yuba City. He's had a phenomenal game along the defensive line. 4 receivers in the formation. 3rd down and 8. Ortiz in the gun. Looking right side. This one intercepted. Picked off by Caleb Richardson. Richardson's got room on the sideline. Richardson's going to go. He's across midfield. No one's in front of him. It's a house call. A pick 6 for Caleb Richardson as he tiptoes into the end zone. Touchdown, Mountain Lions. Caleb Richardson taking advantage of the underthrown ball there from Ortiz. Able to pick it off. There is a couple of penalty flags along the sideline. An 89-yard touchdown return from Caleb Richardson, but it does not look like it's going to stand. Looks like we're going to have a penalty on the sideline, it might appear. Coach D'Agostino is none too happy pacing that sideline. And I think late in the action, you might have got a Mountain Lion make his way onto the field to try to join the celebration. We'll see what the call is. You could also maybe have a block in the back, perhaps. But looks like you take a look there on the replay, see if you could spot any Mountain Lions making their way on the field. I didn't see any there. Still having a conversation out on the far sideline. Even got the alternate official out there. He's writing something down, so it looks official. So we got a personal foul blindside block. That one going against Hosea Addison. And you also have Caleb Richardson with a taunting foul. I think when he broke into the Deion Sanders high step right there along the sideline, I think that drew the ire of the officials. So both penalties are going to be enforced. It's actually going to be about a 1-yard gain on the interception, though. Richardson picked it off at the 11. D'Anzo now take over at the 12. They much rather have the pick 6 from Caleb Richardson. They will get the interception and possession with 7:44 remaining in the ball game. Kirby gets rid of it quickly. Left side, Akeem Wright. Akeem Wright able to get a block and get a first down. He's out past the 25 to the 27-yard line. Akeem Wright is a guy who just want to get the ball to your playmakers, get it to him any way you can. Quick pass out to the left side, and he's able to do the rest. He takes it 15 yards up for a first down. First set of downs for the Mountain Lions, 1st and 10. They try to salt away this victory on the road. First road contest. Be back at home next week. They take on Feather River. Play action, Kirby drops it off to Terrain. Terrain rips away from one defender, spins away from another, still bouncing around. Out in the feet at midfield, ultimately brought down on the other side of the midfield line. He's in Contra Costa territory at the 48-yard line. It's 2 plays, 2 first downs for the Mountain Lions. They have 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. 6:40 left to play in the ball game. Mentioned next week, D'Anzo will be taking on Feather River. We'll have that one for you right here on NorCal Sports TV. As the Mountain Lions make their way back home. 1 o'clock kickoff time right here on our network. 1st and 10. Kirby deep shot. Akeem Wright past the defender and just out of his reach. Couldn't haul it in. He had toasted the DB, Rashad Kelly. Not just one step, but maybe a couple steps behind him. And just couldn't haul that one in. Just a little out of the reach of the outstretched arms of Akeem Wright, 6'1". He's 6'2". He probably brings that one in. He's going to need a breather. He takes the helmet off on the sideline. He'll step out on this 2nd down and 10 play. Nice luxury to have when you could just toss it in the direction of number 4. On 2nd down, Kirby has a man. That one complete to Jadari Young. Able to find a spot and sit down near the 40-yard line. He's inside the 40 to 39. Going to be about a yard shy of the first down, so it'll be 3rd and 1. So 3rd and short. Clock rolls under 6 minutes. Isaiah Addison in the backfield with Kirby. 4 receivers. Weber slot to the left. Young slot right. Looking that way, they go to Young. Gets it on the screen, trying to cut across the grain. Bounces off a lineman and pushes them forward a little bit to the 33-yard line. That'll be a first down as the Mountain Lions use the wide receiver screen to move the chains. 4th first down of this drive for De Anza. And more importantly, the clock keeps moving. 5:20 left in the ball game. 1st and 10 from the 33. In motion, Addison back to the right of the quarterback, who puts it in the belly of the runner. Addison bounces out. He's to the left. He's got room. He's looking for a block, trying to get to the corner of the end zone. He is in. No flags on the field. Touchdown Mountain Lions, a 33-yard touchdown run. A shifty run from Isaiah Addison. 2nd touchdown run of the ball game for the Mountain Lions. And their 3rd offensive touchdown of the ball game. And trying to put this one to bed. It's now 23-0 De Anza. Nice run there from Isaiah Addison. Ran into a pile and popped out of it. After that, he turned on the boost. A 33-yard house call. He gets on the board and sets up another Armando Rodriguez extra point. This one is up and in. As Rodriguez now 3 of 3 in extra points. Also has a 26-yard field goal to boot. As the Mountain Lions get another touchdown, a 33-yard touchdown run. This one coming from Isaiah Addison. Mountain Lions lead 24-0.
I personally believe working with my teammates in the program helped build a bond and like our chemistry on and off the field. So it's not just football, it's more so school related as well.
I come from another college program. My aunt recommended me to come over here. She told me that the Anza program is pretty nice, and she was not lying at all. The FAST program helps out a lot. Here, they have a lot more tutors than the other college I was at. That's what I see. Over there, they just send you to the computer lab and like, all right, here, go do your homework, go do all that. There was no help.
Tutoring session had helped me in a good way personally. For me, just sitting back, listening, taking stuff in, and just moving better as a person instead of coming with like conflict, like saying I ain't do this or that. Like I just took criticism and just be better later on in life.
4:59 left to play in this ball game. The De Anza Mountain Lions in control, leading 24-0. Lions a little under 5 minutes away from going 2-0 on the season as Rodriguez will kick this one deep to Charles Lindsay. Takes it into the end zone. He's going to bring it out. Lindsay at the 10. He will be brought down right across the 15-yard line. Ben Brewer with the special teams tackle as we get a couple guys being separated. 4:52 left to play. This Contra Costa offense has been moving the ball in the second half. They've got it inside the 10-yard line on 2 possessions, but unable to get any points to show for it. De Anza defense is yet to allow an offensive score through 7 complete quarters of play. 5 minutes left in this one. And to pitch another defensive shutout. The squad did allow 2 points in last week's win against San Joaquin Delta College. Again, this defense yet to allow any points. They go deep down the left side. Pass out of reach for DeAndre Prim. Got a double move out there on the defensive back. Keali Keahi, sophomore out of San Mateo High School. Desmond Sampson out there in coverage as well. And Coach Giagostino got to be pretty pleased with this second ball game against San Joaquin Delta. Able to get the result, but Mountain Lions at times looked really good, and at times it looked like that was their first tune-up of the year without having a scrimmage to benefit from at the start. As Ortiz going to the right, now he's going to tuck it, he's going to run himself, and he'll hop out of bounds past the 20, takes it to the 22-yard line. 5-yard gain. It'll be 3rd down and 10. And most teams getting that scrimmage to kind of work out some of the bugs, if you will. De Anza had to work those out on their home opener against San Joaquin Delta College, and they were able to get the win 28-2 against the Mustangs. Here they lead 24-0 against the Comets. And a lot of the twos in here for the defense. Guys starting to get some runs. They bring a corner blitz, and this one nearly intercepted. Almost picked off by Aiden Mexicano Rodriguez, a sophomore from Gilroy, leaping in front of that pass. Almost comes up with the pick. Popped out of the mitts. Wearing some pretty cool gloves there. They got the bright green gloves. A little more stick 'em on those ones. Just out of the reach. Rodriguez couldn't haul it in. So 4th down and 5. And Contra Costa is going to take a timeout with 4:01 left to play. We'll step aside as well, get a word from our sponsors. It's Mountain Lion Football. It's NorCal Sports TV.
Whether you're taking Highway 49, Highway 99, coming from anywhere in the 209 or much, much further, take a drive up Highway 108 to the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. It's a 5-day overnight summer basketball camp in the Sierra foothills of Sonora. The NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp, where
Comets come back after using their final timeout and decide to punt this one. Prim punt bounces at the 35 and it's going to roll all the way to the 47. We get a little pushing and shoving at the end of that. Cooler heads will prevail as both teams will head to their sidelines with 3:48 left to play. De Anza will take over. They'll have it in Comet territory at the 47-yard line, 1st and 10. So Kirby back out. Take some snaps again. The offense has had some limited work in the second half. They've had 2 drives. They turned it over. And we got a personal foul and sportsmanlike conduct on Kiahi for De Anza. His first. So that's going to back him up 15 yards, so they won't start in Comet territory. Back on the De Anza side of the field. The 38-yard line. 1st down and 10. Again, this offense limited work, only 2 possessions. Turned over on downs 1 time. They got a touchdown on the other one. They run a screen to Rocky, the receiver on the left side, trying to make a man miss, and he's brought down kind of back where the drive was scheduled to start before the penalty. They take this to the 46-yard line. Another 1st down catch from Andrew Rocky, who's had a nice game. He got the 15-yard touchdown pass from Ian Kirby. And coming with 2:32 left to play in the first half. Made it a 17-0 ball game. De Anza getting a 4th quarter touchdown on a 33-yard house call from the running back Isaiah Addison. Clock moving under 3:15. 1st and 10 Lions. Kirby in the gun. Hand off. This one's Zachary Crochier. Crochier's got a 1st down. He's right at the sticks. Looks to be on the other side of the markers and takes it down to the 35-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Good carry from Crocier, the freshman from Prospect High School in Saratoga, California. Beautiful area. A lot of beautiful spots in this neck of the woods. Yeah, it's been a gorgeous day for football. Later on this season, we're going to start to get some cooler weather, maybe some more windy, rainy conditions. We'll take advantage of this while we have it. 1st and 10. Kirby taking a shot deep downfield. Again, going for right. This time they cannot connect one more time. Is right able to get a step on Mikey McCreary. That one again on the mitts. Could not haul it in. Trying to get that deep shot. If nothing else, they're putting it on tape. No flags on the play. The PA announcer announced there was a flag on the play. I think it's just kind of second nature at this point. We're used to seeing these flags everywhere along the playing field. A little surprised that there wasn't one on that one as the PA announcer. This time Crocier bouncing to the left. And nothing on that one side. The Comet defense closes things up. No gain. It'll be 3rd down and 10. Actually, say he lost a yard, so it'll be 3rd down and 11. Mentioned next week, Feather River comes to town. 1 p.m. kickoff right here on NorCal Sports TV. And then Lions will hit the road once again. The College of Siskiyous take the long road trip up north. We approach the 2-minute warning here at Contra Costa. Mountain Lions with the football in control. They lead 24-0 as we step aside on NorCal Sports TV.
I personally believe working with my teammates in the program helped build a bond and like our chemistry on and off the field. So it's not just football, it's more so school related as well.
I come from another college program. My aunt recommended me to come over here. She told me that the Anza program is pretty nice. And she was not lying at all. The FAST program helps out a lot. Here, they have a lot more tutors than the other college I was at. That's what I see. Over there, they just send you to the computer lab and like, all right, here, go do your homework, go do all that. There was no help.
Tutoring session had helped me in a good way personally. For me, just sitting back, listening.
3rd down and 11 following the 2-minute warning break. Kirby going for Young, and he's got him. Crowd brought in, and Young is into the end zone. 37-yard touchdown catch from Jadari Young, who got a step, hauls it in, and Kirby in there to celebrate with him as he throws his 2nd touchdown pass of the game. Now a 30 spot for the Mountain Lions, the extra point on the way. 30-0 is Kirby able to connect with Jadari Young. The only thing that could cover him was that speaker right there that got in the way of that highlight. And no DB able to stay in front of him. Jadari Young hauls in the 37-yard touchdown catch. Armando Rodriguez back out for his 4th extra point. Kirby, his 2nd touchdown pass of the ball game as Rodriguez pops it through to make it 31-0. 2 touchdown runs, 2 touchdown passes, about as balanced as you can get for the Mountain Lions. 31-0 lead. We take a break on NorCal Sports TV. It's all working for the De Anza Lions. Ian Kirby, the freshman quarterback, dropping that one in the bucket. Jadari Young able to walk it in, a 37-yard touchdown strike. 2nd touchdown pass of the ball game from Kirby. He connected with Andrew Rocky for a 15-yarder earlier in the ball game. Also got a couple of touchdown runs for the Mountain Lions. Terrain with one, and you also have Isaiah Addison had a 33-yard touchdown run. Rodriguez also had a field goal from 26 yards out. 4 extra points, 31-0. There's Christensen bringing this one out of the end zone, and probably not a wise idea as he's going to take it only to the 18-yard line. Good special teams coverage by the Mountain Lions. A nice special team tackle by Diego Ortega-Guerrero. A minute 47 left to play. Comets out of timeouts. De Anza, they have all 3 of theirs, but they don't need any of them. They're just looking to wrap this thing up, get back on the bus, head back to Cupertino with the 2-0 record. And a lot of the defensive guys taking a breather. A lot of the 2s out here right now. Great day for the starters. Great day up front, too. Jaden White, the defensive tackle, he was all over the place. You also have Bainga Mahe Jr., another defensive tackle, made a big impact as Ortiz still in the ball game. Rolling to his right, he's been running all game. Throws a deep ball. This one nearly intercepted. In and out of the hands of Ben Brewer. Pass was intended for Darian Prater, who had to turn into the defensive back on that possession. So incomplete, 2nd down and 10. Jaleel Hawkins had a great day on the defensive line. Drew a ton of holding penalties. And they were putting some work in on that left tackle for Contra Costa, who kept getting his number called. Hosey Hopkins able to draw a few flags as well. Isaiah Addison, middle linebacker, had himself a nice ball game, as did Lamar Heath. In on the action pretty consistently. There were the linebackers for the Lions. 2nd down and 10, and bring pressure off the edge. Ortiz gets rid of it quickly, and Jaden Bangwell can't hang on to it before he hits the turf. 3rd down and 10. Trying to go around and give you some scores right now. I mentioned Siskiyou's on the schedule later on. 46-7 win over Merced. Merced in the same conference with your De Anza Mountain Lions in the American Golden Coast Conference. So we'll see both those teams at some point this year. Modesto Junior College defeating Santa Rosa Junior College 27-20. Those two the only community colleges to carry the junior college moniker. Pass deep down the left side. This one is picked off. Desmond Sampson with blanket coverage, pushing the receiver all the way up to the sideline. No shot for Bryce Thomas to get to that one as Sampson comes up with the interception. Pass picked off right at midfield. The Mountain Lions get themselves another INT. Ortiz throwing the pick to Desmond Sampson. As that should wrap things up. A few more snaps for the Mountain Lions, and they will head out of here with a 2-0 record. Going into that home game next week against Feather River. Feather River, no score on that one. They're taking on Gavilan. That one's at Feather River, but again, no update on the score. At this time, Los Medanos over Coalinga. We got Coalinga on the schedule later. 41-20, Los Medanos. New quarterback taking snaps. It's Brandon Arceo. Anza's going to take a timeout because they didn't have enough guys out on the field. And Aaron Rocky, was, I believe, supposed to be out on the field. Coach D'Agostino was having a conversation with them. We'll stay with you here on NorCal Sports TV. Mount Lions leading 31-0. A great day for the road team who got on the board early. Wasted no time. 4 plays into the ball game. Keon Torrain with a 14-yard touchdown run. And the defense kind of settled in a little bit on both sides. The De Anza defense, they've been locked from the get-go. The Contra Costa defense forced a turnover on downs from De Anza and then held the Lions to a 26-yard field goal. You got a couple touchdown passes from Ian Kirby, one to Aaron Rocky, the latest one to Jadari Young. Addison with the touchdown run as well. And this carry is going to go to Diego Ortega-Guerrero. The running back started at midfield, takes it to the 42-yard line, 8-yard pickup. The 2nd down and 2. The clock approaching 1 minute left to play. A chance here for some of these guys to put something on tape, get a few snaps to end this ball game. Arceo hands it off again, and Ortega-Guerrero looked like he lost his footing, got tripped up, able to stumble forward for a yard, so it'll be 3rd and 1. Looks like we'll get one more snap out of this ball game. You got about a 7-second difference between the game clock and the play clock. Arceo taking a peek in that direction of the play clock. And once again, another handoff to Ortega-Guerrero. And he'll get first down yardage. Actually, one official's going to spot him a little short, so we got a little extracurriculars. One guy lost his helmet. You don't want to see anything like that in a game that's approaching its finality here. And these two teams have been playing hard. You want to leave it out on the field, and you don't want to end up with a blemish right at the end of this ball game. So Cabot Young will take his helmet. He'll run off the field, and the clock is going to wind and hit triple zeros as the De Anza Mountain Lions will pick up the victory 31-20 over Contra Costa. They improved their record to 2-0, picking up a convincing defeat here against the Comets, a game that was really never in doubt as the Mountain Lions took over right at the start of the ball game with that opening touchdown, able to tack on all throughout the game, even punch one in late on the 37-yard touchdown pass from Kirby to Young to cap off the scoring. And the Mountain Lions again improved to 2-0. Next week they'll take on Feather River. We'll have it for you right here on NorCal Sports TV. Again, like, subscribe. You can be alerted every time we go live, like next week when the Feather River College football squad comes to town to take on your De Anza Mountain Lions, who are 2-0 following the win 31-0 over Contra Costa. Going to do it for us from here in San Pablo. For our production crew, our producer extraordinaire Levi Flores, our camera personnel Naomi and Tajari, I'm Mario Ramos saying thank you for watching De Anza Mountain Lion football on NorCal Sports TV. Lions get the win 31-0.